Soul searching, fall apart, tunnel vision, hiding in the dark. Well, I ain't gonna holler before I really bleed. Salvation, a quick fix remedy. You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right I never would change. Leave the light on.
Hello there.
Leave the light on.
What's up, Camo Redneck? Give me a second, I'm trying to figure stuff out here.
Yeah, leave the light on.
Could y'all test the chat, please?
If I'll ever change. Been dreaming of Nashville, Tennessee,
That's it.
while the cold here in Sweden
Testing.
best of me. Well, haven't I got better shit to think about than that?
Take your time, I don't know
Like deadline
how it is now, but bot accounts used to run wild on YouTube. Yeah, it could. But I do have a guy. Hold on. And I can do this.
I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right I never would.
Bam. Now you're a moderator, God Clerk.
Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Just leave the light on. If I never change.
The power is going to my head. Yeah, bud. Hells yeah. That's really funny to me. If I lower this volume, does it lower the music for everybody? Or is it just me? If it's just me, that's my preference. Like I want the music to be loud enough for you guys to hear, but not obnoxious. Right? And I also don't need it. You just hear me. Oh, turning that down is just for me. Okay, cool. But like the volumes are okay, right? Yes. Okay. Sweet. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to not fishing North Atlantic. Welcome to Motortown. This is my first ever time attempting to stream on the newly monetized YouTube channel of D2K Simulators. Thank you so much for the 500 subscribers over there. And Camo Redneck says, gosh darn, 9 ads. Yeah, sorry dude. I do have to run ads over on Twitch, which is unfortunate. Welcome to not fishing North Atlantic. I know, right? Move this to like here-ish. Okay. Welcome to not fishing North Atlantic. I don't know why I even thought of fishing North Atlantic. I am dual streaming. Yeah, man, we're on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. Camo Redneck is over there on Twitch. So, but unfortunately, Twitch forces me to run ads. So, I gotta run the ads over there. So, I try to run the ads before the stream starts, which is why I've got that that's why I got that starter screen. Camo, welcome back, dude. I am so sorry about the ads. I hope you're still here. I do have to run those ads just as the stream starts. It's one of the reasons why I have the who's what's it? It's one of the reasons why I've got the pre-roll for the start of the stream, but I forgot to run that because I'm doing something new. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and so I wanted to make sure all of that was working. It's going up to Jeju Harbor. Let's take all of that. Give me all that fuel. Give me it all. Yes, perfect. All right, and then map. And come up here. Online access contract, and I want to take. Oh, we already have one for 50. I'm taking 40, so this should complete. Camo! Sorry, dude. I really hate running ads, bud. That's illegal, Tobias. Tobias, you're gonna play Fishing North Atlantic while you watch? Tobias, welcome over there on YouTube. So glad to have you here. What's up?
Oh, it just reminds me of Tobias Funke. One of the best sitcom characters of all time off Arrested Development.
Oh, I
played by David Cross.
Every time I have tried to watch Arrested Development, all my friends or family are all like, "We already saw that. Like, why do you want to watch that?" And I'm like, because I haven't seen it.
So funny.
So, Bias, how are you doing today? Welcome. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so I'm glad that people are finding that stream over there. I was a little bit hesitant, like, do I stream on YouTube? Should I? And then Quadcork and Tobias are both there, so I guess it's okay for me to start doing this. Also, if you're commenting on YouTube, watch out. You might dox yourself if your Google account uses your name. Oh. Yeah, he might be using that character's name, Arrested Development. You've never seen it? Neither have I. I wanted to, though. Oh, I really want to see it.
When he, just as like an example of the humor, Tobias is like a disgraced like psychologist.
Okay.
And on his business card, it says analrapist because he's an analyst and a therapist. But I mean, it just spells out as anal rapist. And like that's just like he's so unaware. Like it's just David Cross is.
No, he's
so
a
funny.
Phenomenal actor. He's really funny. Yeah. I like him. But
and he plays like that hipster. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are dual streaming right now. We're both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So it's the D2K Simulators channel. And we're playing Motortown over here on the Motor Maven server at the moment. So yeah, I hope that this should be a pretty good and enjoyable stream. And yeah. Okay, I don't remember where or when we met. It could be like Farming Simulator or American Truck Simulator. One of those two. Maybe. I don't remember either, Camo. It was probably Farming Sim though, because I used to stream Farming Simulator 19 a lot. And we used to have like a big community doing that and stuff. It was pretty cool. Oh, it could be 25 as well, because I did stream that for a little bit. Oh, I didn't get like as good of a reaction to that on my new YouTube channel as I was hoping for, but I think that the reason is that YouTube is a little inundated with Farm Sim 25 content. There's a lot of Farm Sim 25 content out there. So it's kind of hard to compete, I guess, if you will. But yeah, so this is our setup here with our company logo here on the side of our tanker. And then I put the little fire symbol on the back, the little hazard symbol with the hazardous material class 3 on there. Like, I had to make those decals myself, so it's kind of fun. Camo says, yeah, I think you were the one where you tried to claim someone's FS mod as mine and someone threw me under the bus. No, I don't think that was me. That doesn't sound familiar to me. You tried to claim somebody else's mod as yours? Interesting. So, what we're working on right now, we've got a couple of company contracts that we're trying to finish. We're actually, like I said, we're running a corporation here on the Motor Maven server. Also, Tobias, what are you fishing for in Fishing North Atlantic right now? What are you fishing for, man? You doing snow crab? You were high. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think that was on my stream, though. I think I would have remembered that. Lobster season. Heck yeah, dude. Lobster season. Dude, are you using like the shucker for punishment or the not guilty? Dude, I love those boat names.
Stupid puns.
Oh, I do. I love it. I love it.
Oh, I like puns.
Like, we're gonna be, you're playing Work Simulator right now? I just got done with Work Simulator myself. But, yeah, we're gonna name the Emery the Grim Reaper. So, I love silly puns like that. Like, right now, the boat that we're using is called Seize the Day. Like, Seas is in the 7 seas. So, I don't know. If you own a boat, you have to name it something punny. Otherwise, are you doing it right? Shucker is hard to deny. Yeah. Speaking of fishing, you caught your first fish yesterday. Like in real life or like in the game? IRL. Oh. Nice. Like your first fish ever, or let's reroute all of this, guys.
I love fishing. To me, like, even if I don't catch one all day,
yeah,
it doesn't matter. Catching it's a bonus, but
yeah, ever, he says. Yeah. Okay, interesting.
What kind of fish?
You got a bass.
Oh,
nice. Did you do the cleaning yourself, or did you have somebody help you out with the cleaning? You played a fabricator welder in Work Simulator today. Nice, dude. Aren't there different classes of welders and stuff too?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you become a welder, but then you get like certifications.
Oh, okay. No, that would be the dream though. Like if you worked like one of those jobs, is being able to go home every day, of course. But
yeah.
One of the subscribers here over on Twitch, he works in a mine, and he goes to work like 3 days, and then he's off 3 days, and then he goes to work 4 days, and then he's off 4 days.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, they do that at my work, even like for the guys that go on the road. Because it's weird, right? Like, we're a fencing company, but somehow it's cheaper to pay us to like go to the next province over, you know, and like stay in a hotel than it is to hire some company locally. Like, I don't understand how pricing works that way, you know? Like, why wouldn't the local place drop their price to get... But anyways, yeah, they'll do like 10 days on, you know, however many off.
Yeah. So Camo Redneck says, I always say that a grinder and paint makes me a welder I ain't. Fair enough, dude. And Godquirk says, underwater archaeology was another idea. You did get my archaeology degree, but I sold my soul to mortgages. Yeah. Mortgages is probably pays more than archaeology does. Not like Indiana Jones, I don't think. But even he wasn't like rich or anything like Indiana Jones.
Well, we only got to see the fun parts. Like, he did work in a university most of the time. I think he was pretty bored.
Probably.
Teaching or whatever, right? Like, he only went on his adventures here and there.
Yeah, that's true. He did go on some crazy adventures, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the best. That new game is pretty cool.
I haven't played it. Like, I want to play it, though. Like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Indy was a professor, so he got the bennies. Oh, that's actually, that's true. That's fair. Like, that guy, he probably got paid really well.
Especially in the 30s, like.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's another one on Game
That he was primarily in the 30s because, like, they always have him nowadays in, like, the 60s and 70s or something.
Well, it's confusing, too, because, like...
Yeah, I don't know what the timeline exactly is now.
Well, it's pre-World War II, and then now it's Soviets. But, like, even then, the second movie, Temple of Doom, like, where he goes to India, is a prequel to the first one. So he's actually supposed to be younger in that one. Even though it's the second. Because the first one is... Raiders...
Oh, no, see, Raiders, so... I need to look into my Indiana Jones, like, timeline then, because I don't know the whole Indiana Jones timeline.
Because, yeah, the first one, he's, like, Nazis and the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
The scary Nazi guys want the medallion. And then number 2, he goes to India. But it's
also,
before.
Let me know if anybody hops into Discord that's in the roll call channel. By the way, guys, if you're watching over here on YouTube or you're watching on Twitch and you want to play Motor Town together, all you gotta do is hop into the roll call channel over on Discord, and the Discord link on YouTube should be just below the video in the description if I did everything right, and then over on Twitch you can find the Discord link here, and it might pull that link over to YouTube, I'm not sure, but that is where we're hanging out right now. We need more indie facts, huh?
Well, number 3 is later Nazis, right? Because
one of my coworkers is a huge Indiana Jones fan to the point that she named her son Indy. Like, her son's name is Indiana.
Well, then the funny thing is too is the dog in Indiana Jones is named Indy.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones is named Junior.
Yeah.
His father, and then he named himself Indy. His dad always makes fun of him, like that's the dog's name.
Yeah. Why do you want to be called the dog's name, Indy?
If you like it, I mean, I haven't watched it since it was out, but the young Indiana Jones was pretty good at the time, like a miniseries, I'm pretty sure, which has him as kind of like a teen, you know, young teen or whatever.
Yeah, I really liked the one with Sean Connery.
That's the Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. That was the name I was looking for. Last Crusade. I really enjoyed that movie. That movie was awesome.
Yeah, the second one is kind of scary because they go to like all those crazy weird like Indian temples where they eat the monkey brains and
oh yeah.
Pull the guy's heart out of his chest. Yeah, it's like kind of a creepy one.
Yeah. By the way,
and then that one too, kind of a fun fact is Steven Spielberg was going through a divorce at the time, and he like hated his wife, and you can see the difference in the first and second movie and the female characters. In the first one, she's like a strong female lead, And then when he made Temple of Doom, he was going through the divorce, and he made her like a screaming, conniving idiot, basically, like
Yeah.
in representation of his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, hey, if you're watching over on the D2K Simulators channel, first of all, thank you. Welcome to a live stream of Motortown. We're hauling 40 units of crude oil up to Jeju Harbor right now. And if you're watching over on twitch.tv/Drakeage2000, welcome to the stream as well. Feel free to hit the subscribe or follow button depending on what platform you're of choice that you are watching on tonight. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful day. This is my first time streaming over on D2K Simulators channel, and hopefully I'll start doing this a little bit more often coming up. So yeah, this is a little bit of a change. It's kind of like a celebration of the channel becoming monetized. I'm really stoked about that. I think that's awesome. And then Camo Redneck says, you've never been married, but you will date. And he finds that women are too controlling these days. That might be a little bit of a broad statement. Diff says, congrats on monetizing my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's one more milestone to go, and that's going to be to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Which at that point, once we hit 1,000, I can start earning ad revenue over there and start buying fun things for the stream and for the channel and stuff like that. Which would be really fun. Or at least start excusing the stuff that I've already bought. So I just recently bought an 8-foot by 8-foot green screen. I bought a lavalier mic and a couple other little things that's gonna let me do where I green screen myself into the video game a little bit more. And I think that's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have some fun with that here soon. I still gotta set it up. I gotta get it out of the box and stuff, but I've been really busy lately. This time of year for my job is extremely busy, so I haven't had the kind of time that I would like to have. I usually only have like about 4 hours to myself each night, so that part kind of sucks. Gotta make this turn. All right, hold on. This is one thing that I love about Motortown, though, is that the weight of the cargo that you have actually plays a factor into the game. Whereas, like, you don't really feel that in American Truck Simulator. Like, in American Truck Simulator, you can kind of feel it if you're going uphill with like a 90,000 pound piece of heavy equipment or something, but like generally you don't feel it. Did I buy a trailer? I did. I bought a gas trailer. So now I've got my company logo and the Hazard Class 3 logo on there. Right? Pretty cool. It looks good with the truck. I like it anyway. Ooh, I think it's awesome. All right, slow down here a little bit. And all right, let's go over that way. I took that turn a little wider than I wanted to, but it's all good. Oh, dude, James, we found a awesome contract. So like if you run logs over to the to here, right? I need to run one more log over here apparently. But these contracts pay out 325,000 coin if you complete them. Or this one for 216,000 coin, right? It's pretty awesome. Like that's a little ridiculous in my opinion. Also, how's the stream running for everybody, both on YouTube and on Twitch? Like, how's it going for everybody? Is it, you know, is the video smooth, the sound good, stuff like that? Let me know if I need to make an adjustment, and I will happily do so. Dang, you got to run a bunch of logs. Yeah, considering you can only carry 4 at a time, it's kind of like a community goal to do that contract within our company if we did that, right? But I should be able to finish it here in just a little bit. Yeah, guys, let me know how the stream is running for you, because in my preview window it doesn't look as good as it should, and so I'm a little concerned that it may not. Oh, okay, it's just doing like a little bit of a buffer. It's just doing a little bit of a buffer right now. Yeah, okay, Discord is in there. That's good. What? Hold on. Why is it doing that? Should be Town. Hold on. Motortown behind the wheel. Yeah. Trying to figure this out real quick. Sorry, this is my first time streaming over on YouTube right now, so I'm trying to figure out some of this stuff. Let's do new playlist. Motor Town Live. Great. And save. Yeah. I don't really know what's going on with that over there. I definitely need to figure that out, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Stop. I don't care. Stop. I don't understand this part here just yet. Alright, never mind. Want to come over here, and we want to do that. We want to go. Why is it doing that though? Hold on. No, this is Motor Town multiplayer on the Motor Maven server. Holy crap. I don't know, like YouTube like decided to change the stream details and all that jazz. Maybe this will actually work right now. I really don't know what I'm doing over here. Come on, like help me out here. Hold on. View the live control room. Okay, now it's connected and now it's showing Motortown multiplayer Motor Maven server, and it's game Motortown behind the wheel. All right, finally, there we go. Okay, I got that all figured out. I'm sorry, guys. That's rough. We lost some viewers in me figuring that stuff out, but we seem to be on track now. Oh goodness. Okay, so Tobias says it's smooth here. many have you ran yet? So I ran 16 logs. It needs one more load of logs. What is going on there? Why do you want me to? No, we go this way. But yeah, we ran 16 logs total earlier. So there's just one more run of logs. Just one more run of logs, and then we should be done with that contract. The nice thing about the contracts with the corporation is that it pays out to every online member, or yeah, every online member upon completion of the contract. So it's pretty phenomenal. It's a great way to like work together with your friends towards a common goal and such. So it should be a lot of fun there. I have no idea why YouTube decided to think that I was playing a game that I'm not. But hopefully now that that's fixed, we'll actually see it on the proper area, and people might actually come watch some Motor Town. That explains like quite a lot. That's really bizarre. I decided that I was playing Ranch Simulator.
Do you own Ranch Simulator?
I do.
Okay. At least you own it.
But that's like the last game that I ever streamed on YouTube back on the Drake's 2000 YouTube channel.
So like on a different channel even?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
But it decided that I was gonna stream that game today, I guess. Okay, so I need to let's see here. Destination? Well, there's not even a full load here because there hasn't been anybody delivering fuel here in a while. I need to go to Noxan fuel storage. There's only 20 units to go to Noxan right now. And let's check on our dudes here. This guy's not earning any money, but he should start earning money in theory, because Gappa now has 100% food coverage. Most places do. Ganjun is missing some. Guanjin is missing some. Oh, the names of the towns? Yeah.
Yeah, they're so close, like.
Yeah, I know. Guanjun and Ganjun.
Well, I'm sure if you speak Korean, they're not, right?
Yeah,
It's
Guanjin
just
and Ganjun. Something like that. I don't know how to pronounce them. Noxan fuel storage is getting up to 24 units right now. He's not going here. I can chill.
I had those tasty Korean noodles last night, man. They definitely know.
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, the way you were describing them, that sounded really good.
Korean barbecue is really good too, actually.
Yeah, there's a restaurant nearby that's called Sticky Rice. It's really good. Really, really, really good. Alright, let's start loading. Get some of that Noxan fuel. So it's one crude oil to one fuel, and then it generates one fuel just generally. Is that what this second line means? Kind of feels like that's what that means. Also, it was a mistake to eat a milk dud on stream.
Oh, those are so good.
They're so good, but they stick to your teeth.
Yeah, I know.
Makes it.
I really like Juji fruits too, but they're like the absolute worst for that, pretty much.
Right? Talking.
Nice candy.
Yeah. Don't worry. By the way, if you're watching over on YouTube, welcome to a live stream. We're chilling out because I want to get a full load before we head down. But we've got the Drake's 2000 TTV LLC here on the Mortar Maven server. And we got a nice little company logo here. I painted on the fire hazard symbol here. Miss Fortune, what's up? You want a full load? Yeah, I do want a full load. Phrasing. Dude, I love that show, Archer. Archer's so funny.
Oh, like the animated one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it still going?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I haven't watched it for years, but yeah, the voice actors in it are so good. One of them, funny enough, talking about Arrested Development, is the mom on Arrested Development. She plays like the old lady, like spy agency lady.
Yeah. Miss Fortune, I would be happy to hold your hand in figuring out what to do. In fact, I can show you here in just 1 second. I need this guy to give me more of his load. I need 4 more units of fuel. Let me get off of the delivery spot here real quick so I don't piss anybody off. Yeah, hey, whoa. Miss Fortune, I'm talking about like loading fuel. What are you talking about? Jeez Louise. Calm down. Are we still not doing phrasing? All right, so here's what you do, Miss Fortune, when you log in. So if you want to run a company vehicle, you come over to like one of the parking spots like here, right? And then you hit X, and then you come over here to company, and then it will say like the compacty. So that's the garbage truck, right? And then we've got like the Galima, right? But you'll notice that like it says being used, spawned in, being used, but like this semi is not being used, right? But what you can do if you push O, I don't know if like regular employees can click on them like this, right? But you can see like here it says Golema Semi number 1 in use by Dakota, and then if you click there, it will have like a player icon like Pablo over here, and you'll see like, oh, okay, well Drake is actually really close to that vehicle, so maybe I shouldn't use that one. Yeah, I'm Dakota. That's me. Dakota is a long-term name on my YouTube channel. So like when I was playing The Sims, I named my character Dakota. When I was playing Bannerlord, I named my character Dakota, so on and so forth. Like it's been a character name that I've used a lot, just because I like the sound of it, and it's got a good nickname as Coda. I think is a good nickname for somebody named Dakota. Anyway, so yeah, so you check to see like, okay, is anybody using the Golema Semi 2? And the answer is no. It says it's spawnable. There's nobody using it. If you click up here, there's nobody using this one. Sometimes it will still say like in use and Dakota on it, right? But when you click on it, like it would say this exact same thing, in use Dakota, and then when you click on it, if it doesn't take you over to like a little truck icon, that means that it's not actually spawned in and you can use it, right? Meanwhile, if you see something like this, like the SV200, which is the school bus, it says in route GAPA. It tells you like what it's doing. This is controlled by AI. You can still take this stuff away from the AI and go use it in our company. So go ahead and do that. And then like if we click over here, this says in use by Coco. And then is Coco online right now? Yeah, and then Coco's online. So then you know like, okay, well Coco's using our Atlas truck over there, okay? So that's kind of like what you do first, right? You go around and you check to see like who's using what or whatever, and then you could also ask me like, hey Drake, I want to do like some limo driving, so then I'll move the limo into our company roster and stuff. But anyway, okay, all of that to be said, you come here, you click company, you choose a vehicle that you want to spawn, and then you just double click it and it will summon it for 300 coin, and then you can go and pick up any trailer you want. So like this is a car carrying trailer, so you could do towing jobs with this. This one over here is these three are container carriers. I would recommend using this one for the 40 foot, and then that's a fuel tanker, oil tanker, and then if you want some other trailers, like there's a trailer that you don't want to do, there's a bunch of trailers here. You just come to the trailer spawn and it's got like literally all the trailers available for free. You wanting to do the Soho fuel? Yeah, so you just take one of the Tanko 40s is what this guy's called. But yeah, I bought this one, and so I decorated it myself, and that's why it's got our company logo on it now, and then the fire hazard symbol on it, with a hazard class 3 on it. Like I did all that. Yeah. But yeah, so that's like a quick rundown, right? Like that's kind of what you're dealing with. But I'm kind of glad you asked that question, because it gave it enough time for it to spawn some more Noxan fuel storage fuel. So there we go. We got a full load of fuel. Let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching over on YouTube, welcome to the D2K Simulator's first stream ever. And those of you watching over on Twitch, welcome. If you're new here to either side, don't forget to hit the follow button or subscribe button, depending on the area that you're watching on. And yeah, I would be glad to have you here on either channel. Yeah, no, I really like the way our company logo turned out. I think it's very clean and realistic at the same time, right? Like, and that was kind of like the goal with it. I wanted something that would not be obnoxious and would be quick to recognize, you know, like, but primarily I wanted it to be realistic, you know. So I've got our logo on every company vehicle that we own. So, and it looks like Victor's going the same. This is where I ended up getting clobbered by the police the other night. So I'm just gonna make sure that there's no police there. So I might end up making this into like a YouTube short a little bit later. I recorded the aftermath of getting hit. Because I was not recording at the time that I did get hit. Yeah, you're not realistic on this game at all? I don't know. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, so like, you know, I got the running lights on top of the cab here. If I push the L button, I've got my beacons up top. Just, you know, fun. Oh, you have it set to 500% moonlight? Yeah, I have it set to 200% only for the purposes of like YouTube and streaming. Otherwise, I would keep it down at 100% myself. But you really feel the weight of the vehicles in this game. But yeah, like normally I would just keep it down to like 100%, but I've chosen 200% for the purposes of recording. So, but I learned a lesson earlier when I was getting the stream started, that I need to babysit the YouTube part of the stream a little bit more. Because it decided to choose like a really random game and a stream title for that, which was really bizarre to me. I don't know why it did that, but it did, and so that's that. You turned off rain. Okay. Yeah, I think if I was playing single player, I'd probably turn rain down to infrequent or like a low chance of rain, because I feel like on our server it rains a little bit much. The rain does present challenges though that are kind of fun, but I don't always want those challenges. All right, let me do online access contract. Let's pull the 20 so that I can just complete it real quick. Godquark, YouTube streaming isn't as built up as Twitch. Yes, that's true. But that's also okay, right? Like, I don't know. It's an experiment, right? We're gonna do it for a while and kind of see like how it goes. What did I have for lunch today? So I actually ate one of my ready meals. I had a roast beef sandwich with cheese and lettuce and a bag of Doritos, like a little bag, a lunch bag of Doritos. Yeah, some leftover mac and cheese and a frozen burrito. Oh, that sounds good. I was about to say that smells good, but I can't smell it from here, so. By the way, Godquark needs to make his own pizza restaurant, so everybody in chat needs to convince him of making his own pizza restaurant. How do you sauce your sandwich? So I used mustard and mayonnaise. The sandwich also came with like a salsa, but I didn't use the salsa. I felt that was a little weird. I could have used the salsa, but and I was debating it. Like I felt like potentially adventurous. Oh, okay. Looks like Coco left our dude here, so let me fix that. Let me fix that. Okay. Oh, it's got some damage on it too.
I love like horseradish on roast beef, like that exact sandwich. But
yeah.
So hard to find decent
roast beef and horseradish is pretty dang good. Okay. Is there fuel going over here? What's the thing? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this guy. There's 9 units of fuel going over there. Not much, but we'll take it. Oh, I need to go move like one more cargo load of logs. Okay. So let's go deliver the fuel there, and then we'll go pick up a load of logs, and then we'll go haul the logs over there. You like vinaigrette like Italian dressing with wet bed? Oh wait, there was a notification of some sort. Thank you for subscribing, Miss Fortune. She subscribed over on YouTube. Awesome. Streamlabs for the win. Oh man. No, so like the YouTube channel for you guys watching over here on Twitch, right? The YouTube channel has generally a more curated experience over there where I edit the videos down. I try to aim to make the videos half an hour long, but I'm not always able to make it a half an hour long. Like for example, tomorrow's episode of Out of Ore is I think a 45-minute long video, which is a lot longer than I want it to be, but there was also like the whole episode, and not to be a spoiler, but the whole episode is focused around rebuilding the plant, and that took a long time. Whoop, whoop, a YouTube stream. What's up, Jay in Colorado? Good to have you live, man. So that's one of my favorite things about like content creation, right? Is live streaming. And being live and interactive with my audience. So like adjusting to the YouTube format has been weird for me. And so like you probably see it in some of my videos, like the way that I talk and stuff. I'm like, okay guys, I'll bring you right back, you know, and stuff like that. And it's I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. The channel's only 5 months old right now. So I still got a lot of growing pains as I figure everything out, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm really excited about the fact that, you know, we just recently got 500 subscribers over there. And it's actually like 521 as of the last time I looked, which is probably 522 now because of misfortune. But you know, it's pretty fun. Godquark says that he likes turkey, ham, and cheese with lettuce, chilies, tomatoes, pickles with some Italian dressing and some dry herbs like basil, oregano, and pepper. No, so I'm pretty basic with my sandwiches, right? Dude, yeah, Jaden, right? Like 5 months and we've already monetized the channel. I didn't grow like as fast as like the awesome YouTuber Motortown Hub, which if you guys have not seen that guy's channel, you need to go check it out. He does amazing work. The issue with Motortown Hub though is that he's pigeonholed himself into one game, and I hope that this game just blows up and like continues to be super duper extra successful and stuff like that, and I wish him all the luck. But man, that's risky, you know. But the other thing is too, if you watch his video, he's got like 500 edits in every single one of his videos. And he's got little clips and stuff like that. It's got to take him hours or days to film everything that he does on his channel. And I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time. I still got to work a full-time job. But maybe one day, knock on wood, I can replace my job with streaming and YouTube, and then I do have that kind of time to do things like that at that point. But all right, let's get rid of our tanker trailer here. We'll despawn that here, and then there's no real fast way for me to get over to the logs. So let's find, where's the log trailer? Is it this one? Eastwood, yes, log. Boom. Let's grab that. Oh, it's a white one. Even better. Fantastic. Okay. I like it when it matches the color of my truck. Yeah, great YouTube channel. We can see the love that you put in your art. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. No, like I really do. I really enjoy content creation. But the thing that I really enjoy about it is the interaction with it, right? And that's why a lot of you might notice that I tend to heart, like, and respond to every YouTube comment. And I will be sad if this channel ever blows up to the point where I won't be able to do that and be that responsive. I'll be sad, but it will be like a first world problem if I ever get to that point. Maybe, and I was thinking about this the other day too. I was thinking, like, if it ever does blow up like that, and there's so many comments that I can't respond to them all, I feel like I'll probably be like, okay, well, Wednesday is my day to respond to all comments, and I'll just dedicate like 4 hours to me responding to everybody. But I don't know, you know, that's a long ways away, and you know, I'm just gonna enjoy what we got here now. So I like the fact that I can respond to everybody. So, and also, like, I've been having a lot of fun doing the comment shout outs on each episode, you know, because I feel like that encourages people to comment, which then helps the algorithm think like, oh, hey, this is a good video, people are engaging with it. So, you know, I think it's fun. But anyway, we're gonna go try to complete this log contract real quick, and then if I can, I want to head over to whatchamacallit, Guanjin. I want to head over to Guanjin and try the off-road bus route, which is really fun and very lucrative and profitable. So we'll take a look and we'll see what we got going on here in just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's okay, we recovered. I meant to do that. Dude, driving games on keyboard and mouse are a little bit difficult because, you know, if you push the gas, for example, it's either full send or no. Same thing with the gas and same thing with the turning. So
You know, like that's. I've been using the Switch controller. That's how the triggers are. They're not analog.
oh really?
Yeah, for like a $90 controller.
Oh wow.
I had to look it up because I thought I was like tripping out or something. It's like, no, they're built on analog.
Misfortune says that she is a mouse and keyboard player as well. Yeah, so I want to get like they make this like stand where you can put like the gas pedals and the shifter and the wheel and stuff on it, and then you can fold it up and put it away when you're done with it. I think I might end up getting a solution like that because I don't want something permanently on my desk because I'm far too eclectic and I play far too many varieties of games. So like, you know, those people that spend like $100,000 on a freaking American Truck Simulator, like, and they've got like all the buttons of the truck on there, and they've got like this full 3D setup and all that jazz, and it's like, geez Louise, I could never spend that kind of money on one game.
I mean, I have the folding stand. It's perfect, man. And you can like put, if you like a clean look, like you can wrap all the cables on it.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Buy them through it and everything, you know. And then
Jaden Colorado says, or a controller, you use an Xbox controller. Yeah, I have my PlayStation 5 controller that I could use, and I did use it for Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter game, because it was really hard to aim my weapon with the mouse for some reason. So I switched over to the controller and it played a lot better, and I need to play that game a lot more. It's just I don't have time. I miss the days of me being a college student when I thought I didn't have time. I used to think I didn't have time when I was a student, man. You love Motortown more with your $60 computer Xbox controller. Gotcha. Okay, so like you bought like an Xbox style controller that is bespoke for the PC. Is that my understanding, Jaden? And then Godquirk says we should play Monster Hunter Wilds together. All right, we should find some time. Okay, people over on Twitch, unfortunately we are coming to the time where I'm gonna have to run a 3-minute ad, which is very unfortunate, but Twitch kind of forces me to do that. So stick with me here, and as soon as I pull in to pick these logs up, I'll have to run that ad real quick. But you get an hour's worth of free entertainment for 3 minutes worth of ads. And now is like a perfect time for you to get up, stretch, get a drink, get a snack. And in fact, I'm gonna go do the same thing. I haven't really drank water today, so I'm gonna go get a glass of water, and we will be right back. And then here comes the rain right as I'm in the dirt, right, Misfortune? Yeah, okay, so we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. I will not be gone for very long. But let me get off of the spawn point so that nobody gets mad at me. We'll just come right over here. Should probably get somewhere that's not obnoxious. Probably like,
So if you're standing somewhere, a player can't like ghost through you, kind of deal.
nope.
Okay.
No, you need to not be a jerk. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages. I'm gonna go get a snack and a drink, and we'll be right back. All right, we'll be right back. All right, as I materialize back into the world here. And then today's silly t-shirt is a cat holding a bone, and it says, "I found this humorous, but it's spelled like the bone." So, kind of fun. But yeah, Jaden, Colorado. Dude, I hate running ads. I hate running ads. I really do. But Twitch forces me to run an ad every hour. Because if I don't run the ad on Twitch, what happens is they start this thing called pre-roll ads. And the pre-roll ads are horrible because, number one, I don't get credit for the pre-roll ads. I get like Jack Diddley squat. Excuse me, I get Jack Diddley squat for them. And then if you join a stream and the first thing you're served is like 2 minutes worth of ads, a lot of people just bounce as soon as it happens. So it's really annoying. But yeah, so anyway, welcome back everybody here in just about 15 seconds. I jumped the gun there a little bit. And my cat is meowing at me. What do you want, Lenora? What are you doing? Wow. Oh, really? Okay. Anyway. You love bad dad jokes. Oh, fair enough. I do too. Welcome back, everybody. Go ahead.
Oh, I just love embarrassing my niece with those. It's
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, bad dad jokes are the bee's knees. I like them too.
Especially if you like retell them and pretend they're telling them for the first time. Really embarrass them.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Jaden, Colorado, do you have a good dad joke for us? Do you have a good dad joke for us? I'm putting you on the spot since you said you like them. I'm streaming, Lenora. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, I think what's happening is she sees the shadow of my hand against the door over here, and she's like trying to chase it, and she's trying to warn me that there's a shadow monster about to eat my face. So I appreciate it, Lenora. Thank you for letting me know that. She's looking out for me. What's up, Cookie? How you doing today? You're gonna head out? All right, God Quirk, thanks for hanging out. Oh, and it just decided to start torrential downpour outside for no reason. Cool. Oh, all right. So this should actually finish this contract here after we make this delivery. Hopefully we can do this in time. And then I gotta check on the other vehicles and such here in a little bit. I needed this rain because I need it to wash off my solar panels right now. But what's everybody up to tonight? I know that we've got one guy who's out there fishing for some lobsters in Fishing North Atlantic. That's always a fun game. It is not a very good game to stream. I tried to stream it the other day, and yeah, that is not a streaming game. Like, that was bad. Okay, why was Cinderella bad at soccer? I don't know. Why was Cinderella bad at soccer? This will be interesting. I'm looking forward to this one. It should be horrible. I hope that it's properly horrible. Ooh, got a little bit of smoke coming off the wheels there. Hopefully I'm not doing too much damage to them. But yeah, so I think this is actually going to end up completing our contract. I believe it should anyway. And then we should see like just a massive payout for this because she's running. Oh, okay. All right. So the dad joke from Jaden, Colorado is, why was Cinderella bad at soccer? And the answer is because she was running away from the ball. All right. I approve of this message. Misfortune says, why did the pie go to the dentist? Oh no. Why did the pie go to the dentist? Nope, no, I don't have an answer for that one. Misfortune, why did the pie go to the dentist? No, I wasn't thinking it was dirty. I was just trying to come up with an answer. I was just trying to come up with an answer, but I couldn't figure one out. It needed a filling. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. That's. I like it. That one's good. If you don't groan at a dad joke, then it's not a dad joke. You know what I mean? Like, really. Horrible dad joke. No, I approve of this dad joke. That's a good one. It's good because it's bad. You always got to look both ways when you're playing on multiplayer, because there could be somebody who is going absolute ape crazy on their speed there. So gotta watch out. And now it's stopped raining. Okay, so it decided to do a torrential downpour for like 3 minutes and then stop. Did I accidentally move back to Florida? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, no, like when I used to live in Florida, right? Like every day at 3 or 4 p.m. it would be an absolute torrential downpour, so that to the point where you really couldn't see outside or see very far, and then it would just stop like 5 or 10 minutes later and just be like, okay, I'm done, here's the sun back. Bam! Contract complete. 108,000 coin. Deliver 20 logs for 19,000 coin. Town effect bonus of 5,000. Vehicle owner share negative 11,000. So, but that's a little bit of a misnomer, right? Because it's actually just going into the corporation. I'll get to your dad joke here in just a moment, Jaden. And then total payment was 15,800 plus 108,000. for the payment because I think there's only 2 of us online on the corporation right now. Yeah, it's just me and Coco. So we split that contract in half. Okay, so why was the carrot so angry? And the answer is because it was a steamed vegetable. Oh. They would never understand. I like it though. I like it. All right, keep. Oh man, dad jokes. Dad jokes. All right, we have 743,000 coin. Let's see here. Yeah, see, and then the wood planks are almost full right now. We got to keep moving planks, I think. But then if we look over here at OG's almost full there. It needs fuel now. But I think we should change things up a little bit here and go run something different for a minute. But what? Hey, everybody in chat, both on Twitch and on YouTube, what would you guys like to see next? What should we try? And we gotta obey the rules of the server too, so nothing like, oh, you should go jump off the cliff or something, you know, like. What is a legitimate job that we should go try out? I'm kind of thinking the off-road bus. He's got a Jamusi semi coming up here right now. I don't know if my... No, it's not. Okay. What's going on with our company vehicles right now? We got 317,000 in our freaking account right now, which is wild. You love that route? You've gotten 1 million coin from that. Holy crap. I probably have too, though, honestly. I think it's just fun because it's silly. And I like silly. There we go, daily cheese. Let's do this. Contract. Fast travel 3 days. Yes. Let's do that. Let's sign that for our corp members. That way. So we have a network of fast travels for the company members, right? So you can fast travel here to Nooksan. You could travel to the lumber mill. Now we could travel up here. Although now I'm realizing that that was superfluous because I forgot about this house up here. And that's why I didn't do it earlier. Jeju Harbor. You know what? Let's go to Jeju Harbor. Let's do this. Because I need to work on our towing level a little bit. So let's see about towing some vehicles here real quick. Trailers. Thank you. It's not, no. Lomax. Boom. And then I will grab my company vehicle. We ran 3 vehicles from Dessa to Jeju. And man, it paid so good. Oh man. You know what? Should we do that? Is there something over here in Dassa? There's a lot down in Dassa. Let's go do that. Instead of Jeju, let's go down to Dassa. Because, you know, not only are we going to get paid for that, but we're also going to, hold on. We're also going to earn, like, more XP because it's, like, a further distance and stuff, right? Summon vehicle, despawn vehicle. Yes. And drive. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually we're gonna come over here to the gas station. We're gonna get some gas before we go. As long as you're not on autopilot. No. So like you still gain the full XP for your delivery, You just do not gain the full XP for the drive if you're on autopilot. Oh, I should fix up that body damage. Oh, well, let me get a little bit more first. Yeah, so you gain half the XP for the drive, but you still gain the full XP for the delivery. So is this, oh, that's the racetrack. But the gas station is on the side of the racetrack, isn't it? All right, let's go backwards on the racetrack. I don't think there's anybody up here racing right now anyway, so.
I was gonna say, do people actually race?
They do, yeah. Also, I want to host like an actual like F1 style league or something. I think that would be, dude, that would be so much fun. I'm talking like qualifying races. I'm talking like point systems for the championship and stuff. Right? I think that would just be awesome. No, this button, event, no. How do I get out of the time trial? I don't understand. I accidentally crossed the thing getting into the I just wanted fuel. I didn't want to race in my truck. When you leave the map, maybe. Yeah, it could be. I mean, we're about to teleport away from here after we get some gas. It's just there's no gas down in Dasa. And so, all right, let me jump out here and then. Oh, I heard the beeping sound and I was like, where's their truck? Like in real life. I got a little confused there. Sorry. Oh, man. All right, let's race over here. Can't be deployed at the log warehouse. Sweet, Frosty. Thanks, dude. Okay. Low max. Done. And then a company. Let me one. And turn our lights on. And sometimes I can't switch into reverse. I can't switch into reverse easily. It's bizarre. And hook trailer. Alright. Now, are you gonna let me do the landing gear easily? Thankfully, it does. Now, the last time that I tried the Lomax trailer, I got a lot of damage on the vehicle that I was hauling, and I don't know why. So maybe you guys over on chat can help me figure it out before we head out, because I know that you shouldn't let the vehicles touch and stuff like that when you're doing this, of course, but I don't know, there was something I couldn't quite figure out with it. So experts of the Lomax, let me know like what I'm doing wrong when we start loading this cargo up. And we'll check to make sure that we've got cars going to the same area once we get over here. Looks like we got ooh, several cars ready to go. All right, so let's go. Maybe not quite there. We need to come on, switch into reverse. Sometimes like when the server FPS is low, it switches, it makes it difficult to switch gears and stuff. Oop, I should put that parking brake on. There we go. No, I don't need that. But no, I don't need that one. I need this one. And let's unfold. Of course, I'm doing this at night. Makes it a little bit more challenging to see. But there we go. I just love that this is a thing, you know? Like, that's really cool to me. Alright, well, there goes my fears of it being nighttime. That's good timing. You'll jump, Vic. Heck, you're rich here, too. You'll jump back on once you get back to the yard. Okay. Where are you going? You are going... Oh, he's going to the dealership. Alright, that's kind of where I want to go, so... We will grab him. We will take him up to the dealership. That's exactly where I want to go. This guy's a little big, but... you know, we don't judge people for being big on the D2K Simulators channel or on the Drakeage 2000 Twitch channel. I don't like the sound of that, I'll tell you that much, though. Alright, it's like right there. I need it right there. Come on, strap it down. Strap it down. Thank goodness for that. You're a big girl. Yeah, no, I don't judge. Like, I'm larger than I want to be. So it would be like, why would I judge people for being larger than they want to be? That guy's heading up to the police station up in Jeju. We'll hold off on you. That's a bit of a drive. What about the bus over here? Where are you going? You're going exactly where I want you to go. Fantastic. Bus, you're coming with us. The bus is coming with us. So, let's see here. There's not a lot of gas on this thing. You've lost 17 pounds. Heck yeah. If that's like what you're trying to do, awesome. Good job. All right. Now, obviously we don't want these guys touching. Can I only have 2 cars on here? I guess we are taking 2 decently large vehicles. So boom, boom. Maybe we can take that little guy. I forget where the little guy's going though. I gotta go look again. Oh, he's off center. That might prove a challenge later. We'll find out. Little guy is not going up here. Little guy is going over to this dealership. Captain Adonis is rating with 8 viewers. Oh my, give me a second. Let me see if this works. Shout out Captain _Adonis. It should work. But we will check here in just a moment. What were you guys playing? Oh, he's got his World of Warcraft clip. Okay. Oh, we got... I think the only car we're gonna be able to take is this little guy. This little guy is gonna be the last one that we need to deliver. Pow! Oh, I've been hit with a... Oh no, am I even gonna be able to get it up the ramps here? Ugh. No, okay, that... You know what? The paint was scratched before we picked it up, so... You know, like, really? Blizz, welcome to the channel. First time chatter over there. Came in on Captain Adonis's raid. So nice to have you here. I am simulcasting on Twitch and on YouTube right now, which is new to me. I haven't done that before. We're giving that a try here. We can't quite do that. So we're gonna lower that a little bit. Good enough for government work, you know? But we got these 2 cars are going to the same spot, and then this guy is going to the far away location, so we're gonna try that out. Okay, so we've got 5% damage on the vehicles already, and if I start moving, am I gonna start getting damage as we start going? Doesn't look like it yet, but we'll see what it thinks here in just a minute. Okay, so first things first, we're probably gonna need gas. So I'm gonna put a marker for this gas station, just in case I need gas on the way. But yeah, we got 3 vehicles on board. And we're gonna start hauling them over. But Adonis, what were you guys playing on your stream? I didn't see that. I almost drove off the freaking pier there. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. That's what I get for like looking over at chat though. Gosh, this thing's heavy. All right, there's no cargo damage just now. I think I spaced them out enough that we're not getting damaged. I think I want to deliver the little Mini Cooper first. So we're gonna try that out. But yeah, welcome all the raiders. So glad to have you here. And my name is Drakage2000. I am a variety streamer. But recently, I've been playing a lot of Motortown and Out of Ore. Both are phenomenal games that I highly recommend both of them. And then Miss Fortune says that she was wrong. She thought it would be banning against that ramp. Yeah, I had to lower the ramp. Otherwise, I think the Mini Cooper would be bouncing around on it. But so far, our cargo damage is remaining the same number. And hopefully it stays that way. I think the problem is the servos there at the front is really big, and then the little mini bus is big too. So Blizz says you guys were looking at Out of Ore. Oh, okay, cool. No, that's a good game. I really enjoy that one. We play that on Saturdays and sometimes on Sundays. I know on YouTube I've been saying Sunday, right? But I think Saturday might be the better day for me to do that. So I usually in the mornings I end up recording, and thanks for the follow, Blizz. But yeah, usually on Saturdays I record my Fishing North Atlantic series over there, and this is a very heavy trailer, so I went a little wide there. But yeah, usually I record the Fishing North Atlantic video on Saturday morning, and then I edit it, and I'm usually done editing and filming by about noon. So that's where we're aiming for the Out of Ore series. Yeah, also, if you guys are new, feel free to join up on Discord. It's where I go to pull people for multiplayer. And the games that we're playing multiplayer right now is obviously Motortown. We're playing on the Mortar Maven server right now. And we've got the largest company on the server right now with 23 members. So, and we often pull contracts and stuff like that benefit everybody. So like, we've got like a teleport point down here at Dasa Harbor. We've got one here at the refinery. We've got one even down here at Ara, and then I've got one at the fuel storage and a couple other places as well. But all of them, so like if you look at the company funds, right? We have 246,000 coin, which is quite a lot of coin in the company bank account. And yeah, no worries, man. Also, we use those coins in order to buy the contracts and stuff. And then when we complete like a monetary contract, like a supply contract, what happens is all of that money ends up getting paid out to every single online corporation member, which is really fun. It's kind of funny too, right? Because on the D2K Simulators channel, my last episode of Mortartown, I think was either episode 4 or 3. I think it was 4 though, and I was still figuring the game out back then. And now I kind of know what I'm doing. And I've been playing for like a stupid number of hours. Total playtime is 91 hours now. So yeah, I've fallen in love with the game. In my last episode on YouTube, I was like, I don't know what to do because the game is so wide and varied that it's kind of difficult to figure out like what to do, right? And so my strategy was, oh, I should start streaming the game, and then that will start attracting people into the company and start hanging out, and then they'll know what to do, and then I can leech off of their knowledge and learn what I should be doing. And it worked. It worked. Everybody has been so helpful, and now I'm able to, like, you know, figure it out. But to answer the question, what should you do in Mortartown? You'll notice that you've got a food bonus, a bus bonus, a police bonus, and a trash bonus, or a trash need. These are all the needs of the towns, okay? If you fulfill those needs, like right now, the server has Ganjun here at a 30% coin bonus. So every time you deliver anything in the sphere of influence of Ganjun, you'll get 30% bonus yield on all of your deliveries, right? But the other bonus is, because food, bus, police, and trash are all serviced, you also get plus 166% bonus to the people, which means that there's more more people riding the bus, which also means that there's more taxi jobs, which also means that there's more demand for material, which also means that there's more material to move. When I first started playing this game, I was like, no, I don't want to play with a bunch of random people on the internet, right? I didn't want my experience like messed up by, you know, I thought it would be a lot like playing Truckers MP, which if you've ever played that, it's kind of like pure chaos, right? It is absolutely chaotic when you play on Truckers MP, and I felt like Mortartown would attract that similar kind of audience, and I couldn't have been further from the truth, at least not here on Motor Maven. There's one guy that consistently drives like a maniac, but for the most part, people obey the rules, and you know, everybody's working together in this game, because if one person moves planks from point A to point B, and then the other person moves fuel to point B as well, then point B ends up generating more stuff that people can then move, and it's all interwoven. It's like it's awesome, and I love it. Yeah, hey, if you're new here on either Twitch or on YouTube, because I'm streaming on both right now, feel free to hit that follow button. I'm a very chill streamer. It's a very chill YouTube channel, really focused on things like simulator games, tycoon games, and management games. And you guys over here on Twitch, you can find the YouTube channel right here, where I happen to also be live at the exact same time for the first time ever over on YouTube. Things got a little bit messed up at the beginning of the stream, but I think I fixed them by now. Speaking of fixing things, let's check our vehicle damage on our dudes here. And everybody's making money. So I'll explain this stuff here in just a moment. I think I'm gonna pull Mixie off of his route here soon, but so I've got the school bus, the SV200, running the GAPA route, right? Which is basically, I'm trying to get the GAPA bonus to go high. So I've got this school bus running this route, which is touching on all of the major points of GAPA. And then up here, I've got the little Lilliput just doing Suigupo downtown. I don't know how to pronounce that. But he's doing the downtown route. And then I've got my Roadmaster bus doing the Ollie Ring, which is like when all of the town bonuses are going, this is a very, very, very profitable route. You're looking at the company contracts and not really seeing anything that you understand. Okay, let's take a look at the contracts while we're driving. All right, so the ones that say online access, such as Noxan fuel storage, if you click on the okay, what happened? Oh, somebody just drove by me. Okay, anyway, if you go to Noxan fuel storage, right? If you click on online access here, then you could see all of the supplies. So he's got no supply of fuel right now, so delivering fuel here would be profitable. And he's got 387 fuel in storage right now, which means he's got a lot of stuff to move, such as the Suansan concrete factory fuel drop, right? So he's got 100 units of fuel heading out to that area. But you can also filter this by pay. So if you click on pay twice, then it's going to pay 3,888 per unit to go to the 1,100 rest area. But we're only delivering 10 there, right? So since the semi truck tanker can haul 40, you want at least 40 units to go wherever you're going, right? So 3 water factory needs 50 units of fuel is what it's demanding right now, right? So next you have fast travel. So if you press M and you go to your map, then you'll see it says online and fast travel. Those are the contracts that our corporation has. So if you're outside of a vehicle, you can just teleport to that location as if it was a house, or where's somebody's campy? Let me show you the campy symbol. Somebody's got a campy out here. There you go, or a campy. Okay, so you can teleport there if you have that contract. All right, so if you push your O key as in Oscar, it'll bring up the company, and then you could click on contract and scroll down, and we don't have any active supply contracts, but it would say like supply, and then it would be like supply the cheese factory with like X units of cheese, or milk rather. And so that's kind of what you look for. So Misfortune, let me know if you want to move a certain style of cargo, and I'll see if I can pull a contract for us for that. But I can only pull contracts in areas that we already have a contract for, like online access, for example, at least remotely, right? Those are the only ones that I can do remotely. Does that make sense? Let me know if you have any questions. You'll move that fuel if you want. You need to get your head around this. Okay, so in order to move the fuel, what I would recommend, be on foot. Yeah, you're already over here. Okay, there's gonna be a parking lot right here that you can spawn like the Galimi 2. So there's like a little parking spot right here. Summon the Galimi 2, and then over here on the left there's like a little trailer icon that will allow you to spawn the Tanko 40 or something like that. It's like Tank something 40. I think it's Tank O 40. I don't remember the exact name of it. You spawn that, go connect the trailer, lift the trailer landing. So you see these, there's these two little feet on the screen right here, right? They're kind of hard to see, but these are called trailer landing legs, right? Or something similar to that. And I don't think we need this gas. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that, and then we'll try to get the gas up here instead. So let's set that as our destination now. Yeah, you've driven this on your private a lot. Okay. Yeah, just grab. Okay, so we do. Yeah, you got the Galimi too. All right, perfect. Yeah, you're good to go. Let me know where though. Where are you delivering the fuel to? Because I can pull a contract on anywhere that I have online access to. So like if you ran fuel down here to OG Drilling, I would be able to pull a contract for that. But I don't know if that one's gonna have it. I also have it for the concrete factory over here, and the lumber mill over here, but the lumber mill only needs 10 units of fuel, so it's a little bit made for the smaller ones. 3 water. Okay, 3 water is gonna pay you well. I recommend you do that, but I can't pull a contract for it. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Go for it. That's a good route, because here's what I recommend, right? Pick up the fuel to go to 3 water, and 3 water's over here. So you drive down here, blah 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 blah, and you end up over here at 3 water. Okay, then drop off the fuel at 3 water, come back around this road, right? And let me zoom in. So you're gonna come around this road right here, and then you're gonna come up here to the ranch. Okay, then you're gonna pick up milk at the ranch, even though you just filled your tank with a bunch of fuel, and you're gonna take it over here to the daily cheese. Okay, once you've taken the milk to the daily cheese, you could come over here. There's like a little tuning shop. Despawn your tank trailer and swap it out for a flatbed. And then take the flatbed over here and pick up all the cheese and take it wherever it needs to go. And you'll make a fat stack of cash and XP. Because the cheese, right, is one of the like last tier manufactured items, because it takes so much effort to make the cheese. So like some people that are watching that are new to Motortown, you're like, why does it take such effort to make cheese when all the cheese needs is milk? And the answer is, well, it doesn't need just milk, right? So the reason why cheese pays a lot is because the ranch demands fuel so that they can run all of their equipment to make the milk. Well, fuel requires crude oil brought to a refinery, either down here in San Ho refinery or up here at Jeju Harbor, to make fuel. And then the fuel then has to be taken over here to the Noxan fuel storage. Then the fuel needs to be taken from Noxan to the ranch, and then the ranch needs to take the milk over to the cheese factory. So that's why cheese pays a lot. It's a very involved process into making the cheese, but it's not quite as big of a process as cutting the cheese. So but that's kind of like what's going on there. But that's what the beautiful thing is about Motortown, right? Everything is interwoven, everything is connected, and everybody is working towards common goals in this game, and that's what I really love about it. And yeah, we've got Gappa's bonus now up to 20%. I altered the route that my food truck is doing. So I got the Tronco, right? And at first I thought that the Tronco was like a little bit too big, but I've got it coming here to the rice farm, and then after it goes to the rice farm, Actually, first it comes up to 3 Water Factory, picks up bottled water. Then it comes to the rice farm, picks up rice. Then it goes to the corn farm, picks up corn. Then the orange farm picks up oranges. And then it comes down here to the Gappa supermarket and delivers them. Right? No. No, I was wrong. Then it comes up here to the meat factory, picks up meat. Comes here to the cheese factory, picks up cheese. Then it comes down here to the Gappa supermarket with a full load of food and drops it off. Then it picks up beans, cabbage, and corn and takes it back here to the Guanjun supermarket. And then it rinses and repeats, and it does that same process. And like you see right here, it's got Gappa right now with 80% food because it's been able to do that route consistently, which then allows my SV200 here which is doing all of the Gappa major stops on the bus route, right? It's doing all of these major stops, and it's able to pick up people and start moving it over. But I think I need to replace the SV200. I think it might be too big for this route, and we might need to put like a little Lilliput on it instead, because I think the school bus is too large for it. Now, when everybody is on the server and the server's popping off, it's a good size, but right now the bonuses and the bonus people are not quite there to support a bus of that size. So by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to drink some water. Get a stretch on, and we're finally out of the dirt road and on our way. So, if you're new here, first of all, one of my favorite things about streaming is interacting with my audience. So if you're over on YouTube, first of all, this is my first stream ever on the D2K Simulators channel, so feel free to say hi. I'd love to have you here in chat. And then if you're over there on Twitch, and you're new, say hi. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful, what is it, Monday? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and that you're doing well. Blizz says hearts with wings. I approve of this message. I approve of this message. But yeah, I am simulcasting both on YouTube and on Twitch at the moment. It's my first time really doing this in a long time. So there's some quirks that I gotta work out, but I haven't quite worked them all out yet. Also, you seem to be back. Maybe not. But yeah, so I did verify a little bit ago, but there is a link to the Discord over in the description down below here on YouTube. And then for those of you over on Twitch, feel free to join the Discord. It is a great place with some chill gamers that you could find to game with. We've got a fun community, and it's also where I go to pull people into multiplayer games like Out of Ore. And in the future, I want to do a playthrough of Project Zomboid was what I was looking for. And Captain Adonis said, I started my extreme hardcore start in Out of Ore, and you had 2 players jump in and help. How far did you guys get? Did you buy any equipment yet, or are you still picking at the dirt with a pickaxe? Misfortune says, I'm there, so you know it's a happening place. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that one. But no, like the Discord has been taken off recently, and I really appreciate everybody's support with that, because it's gonna make it really fun for me to be able to do like those multiplayer games and multiplayer playthroughs and stuff. Like we're doing Out of Ore on the weekends, which, speaking of Out of Ore, one of the reasons why I'm not playing it like right this second is because I love the game. I'm addicted to the game, but the YouTube channel, which is my primary focus right now, is only on episode 4, and we have recorded all the way up to episode 11. So I need to give it some more time, so I've reduced my... Oh, we took another percentage of damage on that bump. That's okay, it's only 1%. But that's one of the reasons why I have not been playing a lot of Out of Ore right now, is because I'm way too far ahead. And there's some really exciting things coming in the YouTube series for that. The YouTube videos are gonna be out of date instead of Out of Ore. Yeah, they very much are. And Miss Fortune says, I saw that Captain said that he has done everything he can in Out of Ore except for buy the drone. Oh my. Yeah, the drone's great for filming. You're able to like get some really good like angles and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good filming platform. Plus, like, it doesn't matter if it runs out of fuel, which I think is kind of funny. It doesn't like fall out of the sky if it runs out of fuel. You can fly it like indefinitely, which means that the drone is actually made out of alien technology or something. So I'm trying to be careful because we got these cars on the back of our trailer here, but also I'm trying to earn some towing XP, so hopefully this helps us do that. Not really saw, I heard him say this in his stream today. LOL. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, if you're new here to the D2K Simulators channel over here on YouTube, or you're over on Twitch and you're new, feel free to drop in on the chat or hit the like button on YouTube. It will help the stream out a lot. And yeah, one of my favorite things about being a streamer is interacting with my chat, and so this is a very chat friendly stream, as you can see here from all the messages above my head, and you could be a part of that, so feel free to drop in. Also, I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna come back over here, and we're gonna go over there. It's Nossaltron. I think he's AFK. He didn't honk back. And then it's Beasta. He's probably AFK too. But we'll give him a little friendly honk. He's driving a Servos taxi. The Servos, by the way, is a fantastic taxi. It's the car that we got right there on the front of our low loader here. Fantastic taxi, and I'll show you where you can find it. I think it's either here at the Gossi Ranch, or it's at the corn factory. No, it's here at the orange factory, or the orange farm, I think is where you find it. I'm pretty sure it's the orange factory. It's one of those three, but I'm pretty sure it's the orange factory. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. By the way, you're gonna stream Motortown on Motor Maven tomorrow. Is there anything you want me to focus on? Not especially. We have a lot of these contracts. So if you push O, as in Oscar, you'll come up with our company here. Do anything that you find entertaining, frankly. And if there's like a specific vehicle that you want me to like, I know you've been wanting to do your towing a lot lately, you could do what I'm doing and grab one of the Glimmies and a car carrying trailer and haul cars. If you wanted to continue to work on your towing levels. And then, but other than that, if we don't have like an active supply, wait, anything entertaining your wife might object. Oh no, not that kind of stuff. But yeah, like, you know, it's kind of like if you end up, oh, it looks like Yanto got police certified for the server. It's kind of just, you know, if we don't have active supply contracts going, just focus on your own thing, you know, like, you know, we're pretty chill here at the D2K LLC here. But, you know, it is a good idea to try to focus on the contracts that everybody gets paid on, especially like if you're online and benefiting from said contracts. But I'm not draconian, you know. So like, if you want to do an activity that we're not focusing in on or running convoys for at the time, you want to do something else, that's fine. The only thing that I really ask is if we have a company vehicle that does the task that you want to do and it's in our fleet at the time, the only thing I ask is try to use the company vehicles first. But if we don't have a company vehicle that is doing the job that you want to do, like let's say you want to do limo service and I don't have our limo on the roster at the time, just ask me for the vehicle that you want me to add to the fleet, and I'll add it to the fleet for your use. Also, Yanto, welcome back, dude. It's going well, man. And you did get police certified. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm hauling some cars right now. And I want to go all the way up to Jeju first. I want to do the last delivery first, which is gonna be up here. So we're gonna head up there, and it looks like we're gonna go across the East Bridge to do that, so that will be good. And we're still only at 6% damage, and hopefully we can keep it at that way. You have a tow truck. I don't have one, but I got 741,000 coins, so we can go get one as we return to return here. But look, you get towing experience for doing what I'm doing right now. So this counts as a tow job. This counts as a tow job right now. So like, we'll get towing experience for each one of these cars. So yeah, you can use the semi truck and a low boy trailer. I think it's called low max trailer. Man, I'm talking a lot, so I gotta keep the windpipes lubricated there. Oh man, hey, if you're new here, hit the follow button, hit the like button over on YouTube. It's really gonna help out. And I really appreciate everybody being here. You guys are all awesome. And I just hope that you're having a wonderful day. You've got me over on your second monitor. Is some solid second monitor content as I spin out a little bit, and that I am keeping you entertained. Okay, you dropped off fuel. Take fuel to the raceway. Hold on 1 second. No. Okay, I believe that the job that you did, you're over here at the water factory, so you still have your tanker trailer, right? Take that up here, take that up this road, and then across this dirt road and come over here to the ranch. Pick up milk at the ranch and then take it all the way over here to the cheese factory. And in fact, hold on, I pushed the wrong button. All right, in fact, once you get over here, I'm gonna do a contract for 20 milk. Okay, and this will show you the example of that whole thing. Once you get to the cheese factory and you've delivered 20 milk to the cheese factory, then what you do is you despawn the tanker trailer here at the tuning shop and pick up a flatbed trailer here at the trailer spawn. Then go pick up a full trailer full of cheese and take it wherever it needs to go. That James was hauling booty. That guy was going so fast, I didn't even see him in time. I just heard his engine. But yeah, so we're hauling some cars, trying to get a little bit of towing experience, and doing that. Can you use your flanker for that? Or smaller? I mean, if you want to do multiple trips, I suppose so. The semi-truck and trailer that you have now should work, but the benefit of using our trailer, our truck, using the truck, the reason why that's a benefit is because it takes a small percentage of that money and throws it here into the corporation account. And the corporation account here allows me to buy those contracts for us. So that's where that benefit comes into play. Oh my gosh. It's really, the inertia is really trying to push me into the wall there. I'm trying to slow down before we get here because the auto drive like just wants to go full send into the intersection, and I don't want to burn out my brakes like that. So we're gonna slow down well in advance here. There's 2 spots. Oh, the flanker. What's the flanker? Is that the box trailer? Or is that trailer right there, the box, that box trailer? Is that the flanker? If so, then yes, you can use that. Oh, the flanker 3. Yeah, if you own that, yeah, you can use that to haul the cheese. Yeah, the flanker 3. I think I know which one you're talking about now. That, yeah, you could definitely use that to yeah, it does, exactly. Yanto is 100% right there. It can fit 36 pallets of cheese on it. Which, if you're hauling that much cheese, it's usually to a warehouse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, over on Twitch, unfortunately, we have reached another hour of streaming, which means I need to run another 3-minute ad. But we will be right back after those messages. You're not going to miss much. I'm just going to deliver this little Mini Cooper. You'll see it in a little corner screen over here. And then we'll be right back. But stick around because we're gonna have some fun here. And we'll be right back on that one. Those of you over here on YouTube, smash that like button. It will really help, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, so we are rocking and rolling here. Also, guys, over on Twitch, if you're unable to watch right now, you could also watch over here on YouTube during the ad break, and then hop back over to Twitch later if you want. Yanto says I can move some cheese if you want to do the milk contract. Yeah, I know, that'd be good, right? You guys tandem that. So like, if that's the case, right, what you would do, pick up the milk from the ranch, take the milk over here to the cheese factory, and then come pick up fuel at Noxan Fuel and go to the ranch over here. There's 2 ranches, so do not do Ghazi Ranch. Just do regular ranch. No named ranch, right? And then pick up milk, take it to the cheese factory, come pick up fuel, take it to the ranch, rinse and repeat. Beautiful. And I don't remember if the cheese factory also wants fuel or not. But I don't think it does. So let's check on these guys and do some maintenance on them. Looks like everybody else is good. I think we could probably take Mixie out of the road, off the road rather, here soon. And there's Yanto with the black Galima. Probably Galima 3 over there. Yeah. What's up, Yanto? I saw you, buddy. I just passed you by. But yeah, so if you're watching this replay over on YouTube later, you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know like what you think of Motortown and things like that. Really glad to have you here, and I'm really glad to have everybody here. Between Twitch and YouTube, as of right now, we've got 15 viewers across both platforms. And I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me here on a Friday night, or not Friday night, my goodness. On a Monday night. Oh, I wish it was Friday. You got some cheese out of the wee, milk is full. Okay. That makes sense. So yeah, if you do run into a situation where there's no milk to be moved to the location, then all you got to do is hop over to a flatbed trailer and then move that at that point, right? And welcome back everybody on Twitch. I'm sorry about running ads. I hate doing it, but I have to, because if I don't run the ad, I end up with a horrible thing called a pre-roll ad. And the pre-roll ads basically are the bane of any streamer's existence. We barely get any credit for them, and most people jump ship as soon as they see a pre-roll ad. Quad Quirk, you better be drinking water. I got a whole glass of it right here, buddy. You can use your channel points to hydrate, but I just hydrated, so I'm not gonna honor it right this moment. So nice try, not gonna happen. I do what I want to do. Let's see here. Boom. There you go. Now you have all the power. Okay, in theory, that should be the drop-off spot right there, that gray square. Let's throw on our hazard lights here. And we will pull over here. But yeah, like talking for 4 hours straight really does a number to your ability to talk. Which thankfully I don't have to talk for a living for my job. Not yet anyway. Maybe you guys can make it my job. All right, let's see here. Unfold. And we'll be nice and slow with it as we bring the, you know, we're just doing some shenanigans here. And we'll just bring this down nice and slowly. And no. Me. Okay. Boom. And then we take this, we undo that, and then we undo that. Only 10 milk. You wait. Well, very realistic there. Hey, you know what? We're doing what we can. So you better be worth a lot. He's not really going to be worth a lot because it's also based on the weight of the vehicle. Oh, I stand corrected. That's 24,000 coin in my pocket and like a bunch of XP. Look at that. That's something else. All right. That was a lot more money than I thought it was gonna be. That was a lot more money than I thought it was gonna be. Holy crap. But I was also really surprised at the trash job before as well. All right, so now all of these will be heading down here to the other car dealership. So let's get rocking on that. You made a ton of money doing that? Heck yeah. I look forward to. It also paid like a lot of XP. Ooh, I should turn my headlights on. My bad. But yeah, if you're just joining the stream, we're playing over on the Motor Maven server, and we'd love to have you join us here. It's a phenomenal community. I do not own the server. I am not an admin on the server. So I have no control over the server whatsoever, but we would love to have you here. I'm running a corporation on the server called the Drakeage 2000 TTV LLC. It's not a very creative name, but I wanted to kind of advertise the stream over on Twitch, which I'm also simulcasting tonight on the D2K Simulators channel, as well as Twitch. And you can see both chats right here above my head. Both YouTube and Twitch chat does show up here. So if you're new here, say hi. Let me know what you like doing in Motortown. Me personally, I like driving the semi trucks. I really enjoy the off-roading though. The off-roading is really fun, even though it's pretty hard. But yeah, it's a good time. I was trying to do the Oak Log route with the Jamusi semi truck, but I was not doing that very well. There's this one hill that kicked my ass last night. And I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. I might end up changing the tune on my Jamusi. So if you've got a good idea on like how to tune a Jamusi for the Oak Log runs, and I'm talking about the Jamusi 6x6 off-road truck, let me know. Let me know if you've got it, and if you do, put the code in here on Discord in the Motor Maven. Or not the Motor Maven, in the Motortown channel here on Discord, because I need some help with that. I really do. So we need to slow down a little bit. We're going a little fast. Even though I can do 70 miles an hour, I never try to do 70 in my semi trucks because it's hard to slow down when you get going that fast. And the AI is making more and more money for us right now, which is good. It's definitely a good thing. We'll be able to use that money to buy us more contracts. But let me know if there's a contract that you guys want me to pull for the corporation, and I'll do so if we have online access. Otherwise, I think Yanto, I think you still have manager status right now. Yeah, you do. So Yanto, you can also pull contracts as well if you go to a location that we don't have. If you go to a location that you want that we don't have, the first contract that I would suggest you get is the online contract, and then I'll be able to pull remotely from that. Ooh, sounds like you're back. Oh, I was wrong. He's not back yet. Okay. So, yeah, I got my little concrete mixer running. I got Tronco. Look at that. Tronco is hauling 16 units of food down to Gappa. That's exciting. Yeah, I definitely fixed the whatchamacallit. I definitely fixed the food trucking route that I had for Gappa. Because before I was having him go to one farm, pick it up, run it down to the location, then go back to another farm, pick up, and then back and forth. And that was horribly inefficient. So now what I've got him doing is going around and gathering all of the needs of the Gappa grocery store, or at least everything that's within a reasonable range of distance. And then I've got him moving down to Gappa, dropping that all off, and then he picks up all the food in the Gappa area and brings it back up here to Ganjun. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and I like how that is all working, because I want we do so much hauling of fuel that I've jokingly called our corporation Gastown, which is a Mad Max reference, as we haul the gasoline everywhere. So, have you guys watched the new Mad Max movies like Fury Road and Furiosa? They're really good.
I've only seen parts of it.
You've only seen
like
parts of
it? The first new one.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's Archie. Literally saw you as I drove by.
Yeah, I just made chicken parmesan. Just put it in the oven.
Oh.
Craving it for a while. So
when are you coming over with some chicken parm?
Yeah.
All right, let's turn on our hazard lights, because we're gonna stop here in just a moment. Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say, right? And let's not run that guy over. All right. Engine off. Parking brake is on. And, you know what? I'm not going to stand in the road. I don't want to die today. But the controller is only on that side. Okay, well, we get to die then. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I was pushing... Oh, no, I was pushing the wrong button. I thought I was pushing the right button. I was pushing the wrong button. That's how it goes on the Drakeage 2000 show. All right. Boom. Done. Take these brackets off of the wheels. And come drive this little dude back up nice and slowly. Oh, bump the bumper. You know what? That bumper was scratched before we got it here. I don't know what happened. 22,000 and another 3,000 something XP. 3,300 and like 90 something. All right, and then we'll park it right here, and it will disappear shortly after we get out. All right. Let's do this again. What are you staring at, dude? Fascinating. All right. Anyway, let's grab these. This is a lot of XP, dude. This is wild. All right. Nice and slow. It's scraping the bumpers. No.
Are you trucking kind of in where we were yesterday?
Yeah, I was down. Well, I'm delivering vehicles right now, but we could convoy if you want.
Well, that'd be delivering vehicles would be fun.
Okay. I'll show you how to do it. Meet me down at Dasa Harbor.
Okay.
Right. Parking brake is on. Bam. Okay. So that was another like 3000 XP. That's amazing. That is so good, guys. That is awesome. By the way, if you're watching over on YouTube, welcome. If you're watching over on Twitch, welcome. If you're new here, I'm glad to have you. And we are playing on the Motor Maven server. And it's a phenomenal server. And I really like it. And one of the reasons why we chose Motor Maven is because Protect the Sink seems to be pretty difficult to get all of our guys online at the same time, right? Because it's a very, very populated server, and ain't for that. Like, we want to be able to play the game. And if people are having difficulty getting connected, then that kind of defeats the purpose of playing the game, right? When you get down there, I don't know if we have any more Galimas available, but if we don't, I'll let you use this one and I'll grab a different vehicle.
But what town is that in?
Dasa Harbor is in the southwest corner of the map.
Okay, like the sandy area.
Yeah, it's the harbor down there.
Oh, Dasa. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, and then we have a teleport location at the shipping container spot. I think all of our semi trucks are being used right now, which means that I need to give you mine.
Well, I could buy one maybe.
How many? Well, yeah.
I have a couple 100,000. I haven't bought anything yet.
What's your coins at? How many coins do you have total?
202.
Yeah, let's get you some more coins first. The truck that I'm using right now is 300,000 for the base version. Oh, that guy took the parking spot I was about to take. He despawned though. Okay, good. All right. You can go ahead, bus. Are you gonna spawn something else there? I hope not, because I'm about to try to use that spot to despawn Mr. Higgs. Mr. Higgs teleported away. Okay. We're okay to do this. All right, so we're gonna pull in here. We're gonna despawn all of our stuff because we are a responsible individual.
The crane is actually unloading the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Summon vehicle, despawn. That's why I'm hoping that they add like ships and all that jazz here.
Oh, that'd be yeah. I mean, this basically looks like it's set up.
Right? All right.
Player.
Come over towards my name and I'll spawn my Lomax trailer. And then, yeah, I think the other Galemies are being used right now, so you could use that one. Cause let me check. Misfortune is using number 2 and Yanto is using number 3. So yeah, you'd have to use that one.
I could always do something else too.
No, that's fine. Totally fine. I'll find something to do. Yeah, so the nice thing about using my trailer here too. Sorry, you're slow. Oh no, don't worry about it. It's fine. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, you'll want to connect to. No. Come out. You'll. Yeah, you can probably do it. Never mind. Help me. I'm stuck. Oh no, where are you? Where are you? Let's see here. Oh, hold on. I can find you a lot easier this way. Misfortune. Oh, okay. I'll be up there in a moment. Let me finish helping Archie real quick. And I'll teach him how to do this real quick. I'll get your landing gear for you so you don't have to get out. You connected?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me help Archie out real quick, and then we'll head over and I'll help you out, okay? All right. What are you doing with your head out of the ceiling? All right, go to the right. Ooh,
Whoa, what the?
You
Said I
are
was
not.
connected?
You are not connected. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's locked party.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, what? No. Oh, this control panel. Okay, hold on. Control panel. Company. Everyone. No. No profit share. 0. Alright, now you should be able to connect. There it is. Okay. Alright, let's go to the right. We got an old man who's staring down at the steering wheel, but we're okay. We're in good hands. we're in good hands. All right, and you'll take this right after these containers. Let me finish helping Archie out here real quick in figuring out what to do. Take this right, and then we'll head down over here. We're gonna head over to these vehicles. It's gonna be quite the long haul, but just watch your gas, and you'll want to pick up gas. There's 2 gas stations on your way up north, so ooh, careful with the paint, man. No, I'm just teasing. Okay, so now what you do is pull forward a little bit more until you're almost to the little turnaround right here, and then stop right at the end of this limo is where I would stop. Right, stop here. Stop. You're too far. Okay, because you need enough room to turn around. So now turn your engine off with E and put your parking brake on. Okay. And then hop out, and you'll come back here to the back of the trailer, and there's a little control panel right here. And then you'll lower the ramp. You'll unfold and lower the ramp down. And you can do both at the same time, which is really cool. And then once that's lowered, then what you do is you get inside of these different vehicles. Like if you haul the bus will probably pay the most because it's all based on the vehicle weight, right? And so you want to find a vehicle that's going where you want to go, which Jeju or Ganjun are going to pay you the most and give you the most XP. So you hop in the vehicle, and then you look on the map to see where it's going. It will have like a yellow line that's leading to where you need to be. And then if you're loading multiple cars, like I just did 3, you try to get them that are going in the same location. And you load the one that's going the furthest first, the one that's going the second furthest second, and then the one that's going the shortest distance last, because you have to offload the other one. You got it? Okay, cool. I was just about to teleport over there. Yeah, then now, Misfortune, what you do is you come despawn your tanker trailer over here at the little garage, and then you pick up a flatbed, and then you go deliver cheese. And then once you're done delivering cheese, you can come over here, pick up fuel with another fuel trailer, and then take the fuel over here to the ranch, and then take the milk over to the cheese. It's like a whole production loop that you can do right there, but you don't have to do it. I'm just saying that that's like an option on what you can do. Where's the bus going?
The Helm Fishing Village.
That would pay well.
Yeah.
That would be a good payday. But you'd probably only be able to fit the bus on there.
That's fine. I'll start with that.
Yeah.
Be easy to start.
Woo! Woo, he's taking the bus. It won't let me despawn the tank. So what you do, okay, so what you do is you can't do it here. No, you won't be able to do it there. You gotta drive down here to the tuning shop in Guja. You drive down here to the tuning shop and you pull slightly into the garage. There's like a couple squares in there. Press X when you're inside there. Here, I'll show you. Hold on, let me fast travel over here. Did you get yourself stuck? Oh, no. Okay, so here's why you can't despawn here. So this is the reason. These are not truck parking spots, okay? So that's why you can't despawn it there. So what you do, pick this up, take it across the street. Woo, hey, Misfortune. Take it across the street over here to the heavy duty spot, right? And then you pull it in, you pull in face first, okay? Because the wheels of your truck need to be inside of this square. All of your wheels need to be inside of the... Okay, that's another way to do it. I didn't know you owned the tanker. But yeah, it's another way to do it. And then you can just despawn it from there. And then pick up the a flatbed. If you own the flatbed, use your own flatbed, but otherwise you can just spawn it right here at the trailer spawn point right here. Okay, while we're doing that, I'm gonna grab my Hana and we're gonna go do some off-roading. Where's my Hana? There it is. Ooh, I need gas. I need gas. Let's go get some gas. I want comfort. And it's Mr. Poop Sleener over here. But yeah, hey, if you guys have a really good off-road Jamusi truck, so like he's driving a Jamusi truck right now. If you've got a good Jamusi truck, drop it in Discord here for me, because I need a good Jamusi truck. And I do not yet have one. I don't have a good setup for my Jamusi truck. I struggled when I was over there. Like the setup that I did was not the right one apparently. All right, let's go over here to the meat factory and load up on some meat.
Just gotta check on my chicken. I'll be right back.
All right. Did you get the bus on there? Oh, he's gone. Never mind. I'll ask him when he gets back. Alright. Dang it! Oh, that was so close. I almost hit that guy. I went a little nuts on that. Alright, this guy's overstacking a little bit. You're not supposed to do that on this server. He's not. Nah, never mind. He's not. He's fine. No! Is he loading the Guanjin right now? Dang it. Alright, fine. I'll take something else. Can I take cheese there? There were no meat boxes to Guanjin. What about the food factory? What do we got here? Let's check that. What do we got over here? Alright. No, those are the airline food pallets. Okay. We don't want airline food pallets. I'll probably only be able to fit like one box of cheese for this. But one box of cheese is better than no boxes of cheese. That's what I always say. That is not a phrase I always say. By the way. But yeah, let's come on over here. Yanto with a little putt-putt delivery car. Here, distance, Guanjin supermarket, load. Yeah, we can only do one pallet of cheese, but it's actually like several pieces of cheese. All right. next, we need to set our destination, which is, I think it's right here. Yep, there it is. Boom. There we go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's Jerry with the Lobo. I haven't used that truck yet. But maybe I need to use that at one point or another. I don't think we have a supply contract this moment, but let me know if you want me to pull one. Okay, so we're gonna head on down to Guanjin, which is quite a little bit of a drive, but should be a good one. The other thing is too, like, I think, you know, I'm at 823,000 coin right now. I think what I'm gonna do, after we deliver this food and run an off-road bus route, I think at that point I may go buy us that 4th Galima, because we're starting to need the 4th Galima. So I might end up doing that. Let me know in the comment section below here on YouTube. I guess it's actually to the side, isn't it? Or over on Twitch, do you guys have a favorite vehicle or activity in Motortown? Let me know what you got going on. Where do we want to go with this cheese? It doesn't matter where you go with the cheese. The cheese is the final destination, so it doesn't matter. You can go anywhere you want. I would suggest go anywhere that you can fill your trailer up with, right? And go wherever the money is at. You're loving the semi? Heck yeah. No, it's a good one. I've got them fully upgraded and they're tuned decently for heavy cargo, so I like them. I like them a lot. It's so much easier to get over that hill though without like a trailer full of oil or fuel. We need to turn our lights on because it's about to become nighttime. All right, we can go to 75. Let's get going. All right, let me check on these guys. We got 346,000. So the general rule of thumb that I've got going on for our corporation is if we have 300,000 coins in the account, then feel free to use whatever vehicle you want. It still helps us if you use the company vehicles, but you don't have to after 300,000. Fuel, crude, or regular, anything else, if vehicle permits, you don't mind running it. Sure, man. Just be like, Drake, could you pull a contract for the fuel storage? And I will do so. Or whatever. Ever. Okay. So, yeah. We are heading over there. Let me check Discord real quick. Make sure nobody's waiting in roll call. It does not look like anybody is waiting in roll call. So, yeah, anyway, if you're just joining the stream, either here on YouTube or over there on Twitch, first of all, welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. This is my first time streaming here on the D2K Simulators channel, but I'm also simulcasting over on twitch.tv/Drakeage2000. Hit that like button if you're enjoying yourself, having a good time, and come join us here on the Motor Maven server if you're looking for multiplayer. And one of the questions I get asked a lot when talking about multiplayer is, why should I play multiplayer? This is the reason right here. All of the town bonuses in multiplayer end up going higher and higher and higher as more and more people deliver things and end up completing those objectives and stuff like that, right? When those town bonuses are high, you get paid more. There's more bus jobs, there's more taxi jobs, and more industries are getting supplied the materials that they need to produce the items that they need on multiplayer. And thus, there's more stuff to deliver. In other words, everything is symbiotic and ends up compounding on itself, and it really becomes a lot more fun than when I was playing this game solo. Because I did play solo for a while, but it's impossible as a solo player for you to actually fulfill the needs of more than like one town region or whatever. Like, you could probably handle the needs of like one town, but handling the needs of like 2 or more towns feels kind of like impossible, especially when you take in the consideration of like having to run trash or something like that, because that's a very involved and time-consuming process. But yeah, anyways, the point that I'm making here is that it's better multiplayer. This game really shines multiplayer. And Misfortune says, yeah, it is impossible. Yeah, exactly, because they don't allow you to have like just like an absolute massive fleet of vehicles as AI, which I kind of think like one feature, and this is me as running a large corporation on a server, I kind of feel like if you're running a large corporation, you should be able to have as many vehicles as is members instead of being limited to just the 10 vehicles, because we have 24 members in our corporation, right? Which means that if everybody's online at the same time, only 10 of them can use company vehicles. I know, that was close. Misfortune, I almost ate that wall. Almost had that wall for dinner. I'll tell you what though, it's a little bit difficult to drive in like these areas and talk about a bunch of random stuff at the exact same time. And as you can tell, I'm a chatterbox trying to fill my stream up with me talking for 4 hours straight. So no, it was gonna have you for dinner. Oh, touche. But then I would have been it would never understand. They would never understand. But yeah, I like to have fun when I'm streaming. I hope that that's coming through here tonight on the stream. And between both Twitch and YouTube, we've got 18 total people here, so feel free to say hi. One of my favorite things about streaming is interacting with the audience. So and that includes more than just chatting, right? Like, I like playing multiplayer games with my audience, and that's kind of like what we're doing here now as we play on the Mortar Maven server. Wonderful server, highly recommend it. And it actually hey, I'm still on my wheels, we're still good. Yeah, anyway, it's a good time, and you should try out multiplayer. Multiplayer is a lot of fun. This is why I like off-roading, right? We're not quite off-road yet, but where we're going, we don't need roads.
I'm back.
All right, welcome back. AOL, no, we... No contracts there, sadly. All right, we're about to go off road. Like I said, where we're going, we don't need roads. Let's go. How's your bus hauling going? Did you get it on the trailer?
Yeah, like you just strap the tires, like the axles.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, strap.
Just
Make sure you strap all of them down.
Yeah.
And that the bus is center on the trailer. I imagine it's going to be heavy.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's wider than the trailer by an inch or something.
Really,
So,
even
like,
with the trailer extension on it.
wider, not longer. So.
No, I know wider, but
Oh,
I have the
yeah.
trailer extensions on the sides of that trailer.
Oh yeah. Like it's just bigger. So, but it's
it
not
fits,
a problem.
right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, what's up, Misfortune? You know, we gotta throw some trash into trash compacty in the back, so that we can use Mr. Fusion to go back to the future. This is I think I designed this truck a little bit after Marty's truck, right? Like it's kind of close. I probably need to watch the movie again and get it better, but
We have beer cans and banana peels.
yeah, the beer cans,
I
banana
remember.
peels. Oh yeah. All right, let's go into drift mode.
Those Telltale games are pretty excellent. Or the Telltale game. I don't know if there's more than one. Of
Is
Back
there
to
a
the
Back
Future.
to the Future
Oh,
Telltale?
dude, it's and like the voice actor for Marty is so good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's I won't spoiler alert
Get
it,
the
but
empty beer
equivalent to a
can.
new movie.
Misfortune suggests getting the empty Pepsi can because it's better than the beer can for our Mr. Fusion. Coco says, hold on, Coco. You're watching the stream. Okay, cool. I'll grab that contract here in a minute. If you're coming from OG and you're heading up to like Jeju, I'll get a Jeju 50K here in a moment. Let me get to safety first. I think I just
If I like leave the server, will I respawn back where I was with a vehicle?
not with a vehicle, no, but you will respawn where
Okay.
you are. Yes.
Okay. Meant to try to turn track IR on, but I'll do it later.
Yeah, you should finish the delivery first and then do that.
Yeah.
All right. But Coco, if you're on the stream, I'll pull a Jeju Harbor contract for 50 kiloliters of fuel here in just a minute, sir.
What
need to
speed
get-
are these trucks?
What?
What speed are the trucks? Are they like an 18?
Yes.
Gear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the Galimas are 18 speeds. And then they have 540 horsepower and a bunch of other upgrades to them too, so.
The chassis on this one is red, I think. Like I haven't
it
crashed it, but
Oh, did you damage the bus? It should say cargo and give you a damage meter up in the
no,
top
I
right.
don't know. Like, no cargo damage, 60%.
Yeah,
what the
so
hell?
you're
I haven't
damaging
crashed.
it somehow.
Oh yeah. I gotta stop and pull over.
Yeah, so you got to figure out what's if it's going up. Is it going up as you drive, or is it staying at 60?
I don't know. It's going up.
Okay, if it's going up, then that means it's scraping against something. Yeah. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a safer spot now, so let me pull. I'm gonna pull a couple contracts. Let's pull a contract at OG online contract. We're gonna get a 50 crude oil contract up here. We also are going to come down here and we'll grab another online contract for 50 fuel to Noxan fuel storage, right? And then Yanto, if you're in this area at all, can you grab us a contract for 3 water factory? And then I'll grab another contract up here to supply 50 milk. So boom, we got several contracts out there, corporation. Make it happen. I've got faith in you. You guys are awesome, and I'm sure you'll be able to knock those out. You have 8 hours to complete each one of those, so
the bus might be too big.
Really?
I'm gonna try to.
It's not the end of the world if it arrives at 100% damage. You'll still get XP and stuff, you just won't get the bonus.
I'm gonna see if I can drive with like the ramp halfway tilted, like folded but tilted.
What I did is I left it folded, but then I ended up leaving it like flat, like level, like it was an extension to the trailer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I think the bus is hitting the front raised deck.
I'm trying to go forward. It's not letting me. Goodness. I was pushing W. I was holding down W. You know what, Yanto? I misspoke. If you could grab a fuel contract to the ranch, that would be better. Oh, that's what I was looking to do. And we want to do Campy. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people here. That's a good number of people. All right. Speaking of, all right, children, here on Twitch and on YouTube, you guys are all camping out here with us. Oh, hold on. I need to not ruin that. Me. Okay, get out. Anyway, we're going camping, folks. We're going camping. Let's grab our off-road Lilliput off-road, and then we'll grab Guanjin Gappa, and we'll come over here, grab some fuel. Okay. Fill up.
Now I have no weight on my rear tires.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Oh.
I'm on sand, so.
Yeah, you gotta find the sweet spot for that bus. Again, it doesn't matter if it ends up getting there at 100%. Obviously, the less damage, the more money you're gonna make, and the more XP you're gonna make. But it's not the end of the world if it arrives slightly damaged. And so one of the reasons why I'm also taking off, even though that lady just spawned in, is that she does not count. And we just got a contract complete. I'm not sure which one just got completed, but we can take a look here in once we get down from the mountain. Okay. Somebody suggested that we'll be able to do the first 2 mud spots with very little to no issue with the Lilliput, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. So we are gonna go do this. Okay. Or was it beer? You drink sodas? What's your favorite soda, chat? Mine's root beer. I love a good root beer. Like a good root beer can go the distance.
The problem with root beer is there's so many different ones. You can get some like really weird ones, which is cool too. But like, yeah, I agree. Like, I generally like root beer, but you get the craft ones, and like, oh, there's some intense ones.
If you go to the A&W restaurant, their draft A&W root beer is so dang good. I kind of wish that the cans were as good as the draft.
When you get them in like those chilled mugs too.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if they do that where you live, but yeah.
And then
they used to have cream soda.
Of the root beer on top.
Yeah, they used to have cream soda, but they don't anymore here anyway.
Oh, it's so
like
good.
A&W cream soda is very good.
So Misfortune says Diet Pepsi is all you drink, unless the restaurant has Coke, and then it's tea. I got you.
I think Americans
doing those, zero sugar sodas. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, American like sweet tea, like that style.
Yeah.
That's so good. Which again, you can't really get up here. There was one place that had it, but the guy just passed away.
Oh
The
no.
chef. Yeah. Like Southern soul food restaurant. It's
Oh,
unreal.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Did you figure out the bus like it's just too big, huh?
And while I had to tow the truck onto the road because I couldn't get out of the sand,
Yeah.
which despawned or detached the bus, so I have to put it back on.
Is it still there or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good at least. Hold on, Misfortune. I'll see your message here in just a minute. I gotta make sure I don't fall off this bridge. I got 10 people, well, 9 people on board. I got chat on board right now, so everybody sit tight. We're going the distance here. Will you partake in a little Woodford? Okay. I don't know what Woodford is. What is Woodford? It's a chilled mug that makes it. Yeah, dude. No, chilled mug root beer is so good. It's one of my absolute favorites.
That and then Yarritos, like that Mexican. I'm sure you have it in Texas.
Oh, which one?
Yarritos, like Jaritos.
We probably do, but I haven't seen it.
It's like top quality cane sugar.
Bourbon. Oh, okay. That's why I don't know. I don't drink alcohol, so that's why I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. No, you know, I was in the United States Navy for 8 years, right? And I never partook about. No, you don't need to be sorry. You don't need to be sorry. So remember the thing that I said in the last stream, right? That I don't care what other people do. You know, you have your own life. Live your life to your fullest. The only thing I do care about is as long as your path to happiness does not infringe on the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness of others, I don't care what you do. I really don't. But the moment you start messing with other people's happiness, life, and pursuit of their happiness, that's when I start taking issues. But yeah, no, like, you know, if you enjoy the occasional alcoholic drink, like, knock yourself out. If you're overindulging, I would suggest that you kind of chill out on it a little bit. But again, it's your life. You do what you want.
If it keeps you from doing worse things.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep doing it.
You know, if you're a peaceful drunk that just stays home and plays video games, like, who are you hurting other than yourself, right? Like again, that all circles back to the don't mess with other people's ability to pursue their life, liberties, or pursuit of their happiness, right? That's all I care about. So, but yeah, no, like, it was really funny though. Like when I did drink in the Navy, and when I say I did drink in the Navy, I mean like I had like 1 or 2 drinks when we pulled back into port or something like that. And then I was done. Like all I wanted was a little buzz, and then I'd be done. And it was really funny to me, right? Because I used to drink drinks like I would drink like a Mai Tai, or I would get a lemon drop, right? And all the other military guys would make fun of me. Oh, why are you getting those sissy drinks, right? And then and I would sip my drink, and it would be tasty, and I'd be enjoying myself, and then I would get the same buzz that the guy that just did the tequila shot got. And then he's going like, "Ugh," he's making all that weird faces and stuff like after he did his shot because it was a horrible taste. And meanwhile, I'm enjoying myself the whole time. I never got that. Like, why is it manly to torture yourself with a drink? I don't understand. I don't get it.
The only problem with like the tastier the drink, usually the more sugar it has.
Yeah.
Then you have like a couple too many, and then you get like such a headache.
Yeah.
But some of those drink, like I like mojitos because they have like fresh mint. But then that just makes me want to drink like a iced tea or something instead, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like to get the fresh mint.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I thought I wasn't gonna make it that time. But oh, we did. Now people did say that we could do the first couple mud spots just fine, but I prefer to avoid them. This is the way that I know how to do it, so so I kind of stick with what I know, right? But it does take a little bit more concentration than normal spots. Oh, I lost a comfort. Oh man, that's the first time I've lost a comfort star on this route.
Like you're taking customers off-roading?
Yeah, I have a little minibus full of them.
That's cool.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! You can do it! You can do it! Yeah, yeah! Oh no, are you kidding me? Woo! We spun right around and we got out of that. All right, chat. How you guys doing back there? Are you guys okay? I think everybody's okay. So we're gonna keep on going on this little tour here. You lost all comfort today. I'm surprised that I lost 1 star of comfort. I'm not sure where that happened at. I'll have to watch the VOD later to figure out what I did wrong there. It's the first time I've ever lost a comfort star on this route. Or square. Yeah, go ahead.
I've been wanting to play a tank game lately, so I was going to renew my subscription to Steel Beasts.
Okay.
And they've taken it off the market because of the war in Ukraine. Because it's like too realistic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and they don't want sensitive. It's not top secret stuff or whatever, but
yeah,
it is pretty realistic though with modern stuff. So I guess yeah, they don't want
makes sense.
Info on the market. Yeah, yeah.
Makes
it's like
sense.
oh, come on. It's a good sim, but
just barely missed that tree there. I gotta go this way. Okay.
Makes me wonder how good the ground ops in DCS are. Like you can buy like the tank modules and stuff.
I didn't know they had tank modules in DCS.
Well, no, it's just called Combined Arms. It like gives you all the ground units in one package.
Oh, okay.
So you can have tanks, AAA.
Hey chat, we made it. Is everybody okay back there? Chat, let me know. Are you guys okay back there? You guys okay back there? I should probably watch the road, but are you guys okay back there? Woo, we made it. This route is really, really fun to me though. Like, it's a challenge, and it's like it pays out the wazoo. Even with just losing 1 square of the comfort bonus, we should get a really good paycheck. And this is actually the fastest I've ever done this route. Hello? And we picked up 1 random dude here. That's phenomenal. But this is the fastest I've ever done this route. We had 7 minutes to spare that time. The last time I did the route, I had 6 minutes to spare. So we're getting better at it. We're getting better at it. And now it starts raining. This is a good time to rain because we're done with the hard part.
Is it going to change the ground physics?
It does. Yep.
No.
Makes it way more slippery. Same thing with what you're doing too, though. Is the damage of the bus still going up, or?
Yeah, but not as fast.
That's good.
Because it was going like 1% per second before. I didn't even notice it.
What was
at
it?
60.
What was it doing? Do you know? Like, was it bumping against like the?
I think it was hitting the front ramp, like the. You know how you have the upper deck part?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think it was hitting that.
Makes sense.
Like, I don't know what it would be hitting now. Like, I have it strapped. I have the ramp down.
It could just be bouncing hard or something. Are you
Like, I'm
in
going under
comfort
the
or
speed
sport
limit.
mode?
Comfort.
Okay. Oh, this might be a cop. What's a cop doing over here?
Plus, I'm only doing like 70. And it's like 90 is a speed limit.
Hey, it's Tan Man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching over on YouTube, hit the like button, help us out. And if you're watching over on Twitch, first of all, welcome everybody who's new to the channel or either channel, because I am simulcasting right now. And then I've got 42 seconds before the next ad break, so I need to rush over here and try to finish this route just before we have to do another ad break. I hate running ads, but you get an hour worth of free entertainment, and all you got to do is sit through 3 minutes of ads. It is a perfect time for you to go refresh your drink, which I'm gonna do because I'm running out of water over here. And yeah, so I'm actually gonna finish the route before we go on break. So it will be a very short break though. I'm just gonna go pick up, refresh my water here, because talking this much is it's rough. It's rough. But we've got about an hour left on the stream tonight, and we'll be streaming again tomorrow night. But feel free to join up here on the Discord. We've got a really fun community over here that we've been playing a lot of multiplayer games with lately. We've been playing a lot of Out of Ore and Motortown recently, but I really want to get a role-playing server going for Project Zomboid once build 42 is multiplayer enabled. Okay, boom, now we've got the on time. Let's find out how we did, and we'll open the doors and let chat out. I was holding you hostage, but okay, 108,000 coin for the fare, 32,000 for the on-time bonus, 21,000 for the comfort bonus. That would have been double if we kept our other square. And then 22,000 for the town bonus. So that is why I do that route. It is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go refresh my water here real quick, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next. So give me one moment as I hop over to the intermission tab here, and we'll come over here and hit that button, and we'll be right back here in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. So give me a moment. I'm gonna go refresh my my water. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get back to it here in just a minute. So. I'm responding to a YouTube comment real quick. I like to try to respond to those as quickly as possible. Boom, look at that. We're sitting on a friggin' million coin. I've never had a million coin in my account. Holy crap, why is everybody here? Vitus, Snazor, Jada Bleem, Brick, Jake. There's a lot of people over here right now. That's wild. And let's check on, yeah, see? I need to come repair these guys. Tronco, Mixie. We could probably take, well, Mixie's actually earning a decent amount of money. But let's take Compacty. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to push this. And... oh, let me refresh your water, Lenora. I'm sorry. There you go, baby. Okay. Okay, Archie is there. Misfortune is also there. She's right behind him. My Roadmaster, 15,000 coin on the Roadmaster right now. Holy crap. Yanto is using Jalemi, and Coco is using that. Everybody's using our trucks. That is freaking awesome. Was going to mention that too. Still en route to Jeju with the crude oil. No, that's awesome. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, on YouTube and on Twitch. Okay. So yeah, I think it's probably time for me to go buy another Galima because I've got a ton of coin on me right meow. And by the way, I can't say I could, but I don't want to. Now I don't say now anymore because of the movie Super Troopers. If you've ever seen that movie, it is such a phenomenal movie. There's a scene in there where the cops are messing with a guy they've got pulled over, right? And they make a bet where they're like, I bet you can't say meow 10 times, right? So he replaces now with meow. He's like, meow, see here. And stuff. It's absolutely hilarious.
Did you know they have like a new movie?
Like that.
After Super Troopers 2. It's
really?
like Cleopatra or something like that.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I know that
I haven't seen it yet. I just saw a poster.
Oh, okay. I know that they did a TV series for a little bit.
Yeah, the fire department one.
Yeah.
Yeah, separate from that. Yeah, it's.
I've seen some funny clips from it, so it probably gets funny later because the first couple episodes were like, it's not. Maybe
yeah, I
they
mean,
had
it's
to
a
like
TV
dumb
show,
down
right?
their
Like,
humor.
Yeah, for sure. It's a TV show.
Yeah. That's
Can't
true.
have
They have a very R-rated sense of humor.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Mustache ride, like that's pretty much coined that term.
I like the fact that they actually drank the bottles of syrup.
Yeah.
For that scene and stuff. That movie's wild. If you've never seen Super Troopers, guys, you need to go see it. Super Troopers 2 is also funny, but like with most comedies, right? It's only like once you have the joke, the second time is not quite as funny.
At least they make fun of Canada a lot more in the second one, which is
FD.
pretty
Yeah,
fun.
Coco, that's right, man.
But like even like Beer Fest is funny, but it's not as good as Super Troopers.
Right. right. So let's take another 267,000. What the heck is going on out here? How did he manage that? Oh, he responded at least. Wow, okay. All right, paint. Body 1, we're going back over to the white. And then we come and we say, okay. And then we go back, we go to the decals, and then we change the decals around, and we gotta remember which is which, though. Decal, this one should be black, right? No, that one stays white, okay. It'll make sense here in a minute. This one, option, color, black. That's the top line. Okay, that one stays white.
Are the people with like blue names in our company?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, there's the black, okay. And then we gotta find the right triangles to turn black. Not that one stays white, okay. And then this one, option, color, black. Ooh. Dude, this guy's a bad driver. Okay, that one's that one. All right, that one stays white. This guy's been running into everything as I'm working on our latest Galima. Damn, look at that, dude. It looks so clean. Sweet. All right. We got the company logo there on the side and everything. Color black. No, hold on. White. Where's that one? Oh, those are okay. This needs to stay white so that it like highlights that a little bit more. Okay, cool with that. Which probably means this one's also the same thing on the other side. It's probably going to be these squares that I've been looking for. That's too much. We're going to leave it at that. Back, hit OK. And then we're going to go name Galemi Simi 4. Hit OK. Bam, we've got number 4 now in our fleet. What do we get rid of though? You know what? We get rid of Mixie. So, remove from company. Boom, he's gone. And then we go and we add Jamusi, no. Galemi Simi 4 to the company. Okay. And then come here, change vehicle company, and we find number 4. And then we do tab and we do company. We drop that down to 30%. 35% maybe? Are you on autopilot right now, Archie?
No.
Okay. Drive mode, sport. Oh, I should have done this beforehand instead, but... Alright. We are all set. Let's run some... Okay, we have a supply mission here. Mika Yanto is here. What kind of supply mission do we have here? Oh, I can't tell. Yanto, grab the... welcome back, Jaden, Colorado. Yanto, can you grab the online contract while you're there so I can see what's going on? Online, there's 43 milk here. It needs fuel and pallets. What pallet does it need? Well, it doesn't have a demand for pallets. It just has a demand for 20 fuel. And there's 167 milk over there. All right, let's go move that milk, huh? Let's go move that milk. Change vehicle, owned vehicles. Well, I'm gonna move it with my fuel tank. What? Why are you driving away? Why are you going away? Don't go anywhere without me. Ooh. Man, people really like their road trains lately. They've been doing those a lot recently. Contract complete, 11,667 coins. Ms. Fortune says he looked to be lagging and walking through the wall. I did notice that. It was in party mode. Is that where it needs to be? Oh. Thank you. Boom, everyone. There we go. Thank you for noticing that. But yeah, now we've got Galima's 1 and 3 are black, and then Galima 1, 2, and 4 are now in the white paint jobs. So now we got a little bit of a theme going with those. All right, let me come up here to Ranch, pick up some milk and take it over to the cheese factory. Come on, you can turn. Nope, we're not gonna make that. That's not happening. Can run a haul for milk after Jeju, kind sir. Coco, if you can yeah, run the fuel to the ranch so that we can produce more milk. That'd be awesome. Boom, we're hitting the road, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on the road here in just a moment. But yeah, so we've got about a half an hour left on the stream, which I'll probably finish this milk run real quick, and then we'll call an end to the stream there, because I cannot be talking for 4 hours straight without destroying my voice. And it's going to become more and more difficult for me to find things to talk about here soon. So if you're over on Twitch, we'll find somebody fun to raid, and you'll be able to earn channel points that way. We call them Drake skills here, because everything's dragon themed here on the Drakeage 2000 show. And if you're watching over on YouTube, thank you for joining me on my first ever stream. And there's Archie with his boss. He's finally making it. Oh, I see why you were getting damaged. The ramp is too high.
Oh, no, it was before that even.
Oh.
I had the ramp flat.
Gotcha.
I think it might have been bouncing, because like a portion of it is on that really rough road.
Oh yeah.
I was doing under the speed limit, but maybe it was not enough, and I might have it too sideways a little bit.
Yeah.
It's at 100% damage, so whatever, not much I can do.
No, at this point you just need to get it there. And then what you'll do is you'll unstrap it and drive it into the little delivery spot. I knew that guy was going to be in my lane, that's why I slowed down. I knew it. I had a feeling. I was like, he's going to be right there, isn't he? Sure enough, that's where he was. Chat, don't say I didn't do anything for you. I saved your life right there. Because you guys are all here in the truck with me, so, you know. And then Philip is ahead, doing a Atlas truck, and he lost his trailer. Oh no. Yeah, ever since those Linkies came out, people have been really interested in running those things. Oh my goodness. Jada just gifted a tier 1 subscription. Who did it go to? Oh, congratulations, IG Tex Viper, on the new subscription. By the way, if you do end up with a subscription, over here on Discord, if you're a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, you do end up with bonus abilities over there on Discord. So feel free to partake in that. And it's a Yanto. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my control there. But yeah, so we got all of our company trucks themed out and stuff. Pretty fun. And we often do convoys and stuff like that. But yeah, so I've been yammering on for 3.5 hours here. So here in just a little bit, we're gonna be finding somebody to raid, and we're gonna haul 40 units of cheese up to the cheese factory. Oh, IG Tech says thanks for the gift sub. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you, Jetta. That's awesome. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thanks for giving somebody a subscription to the Twitch. Did I just mess this up? I think I did. Let me do it the way I know how to do it instead. I could have just continued to back up, but we'll do a little ring around the rosy here instead because it's easier. All right, let's break in this brand new truck. We've got 2.1 miles on it now. As we bought a brand new company truck tonight from all that fat stacks of cash that we've been earning for all stream. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 19 viewers between YouTube and Twitch, and each one of you is awesome. Thank you so much. You could be anywhere tonight, but you're hanging out here on the Drakeage 2000 show, and I appreciate you, and I hope you're having some good times, and I hope that I am some solid secondary monitor content over there for you. I appreciate you being here. Oh. But yeah, so we're gonna finish this delivery, and from there we'll find somebody fun to raid and call an end to the stream tonight. There's a little bit of a couple maniacs driving around tonight. That tends to happen once the server starts to fill up. But speaking of the server, we're playing over here on the Mortar Maven server, and we're running the largest corporation on the server, and we often do convoys and stuff like that as we try to fulfill the needs of the various towns. And Jetta says, you're on the living room TV. You know what? Speaking of TV, a fascinating fact for me has been that 54% of my audience over on YouTube ends up watching me on TV. So look, Ma, I'm on TV. I knew I'd make it on TV eventually. Oh man, the lag in this place is nuts. Yeah, it is something to get used to for sure, because especially once the server fills up and the server FPS goes down, it does, you do have to compete a little bit with some lag, but I think it's still worth it. Everything still works, so I don't know, maybe I have a high tolerance for stuff like that. But yeah, magnetic sheep. What's that one? I can't read it. It's my own freaking thing, isn't it? Oh, I've been streaming too long tonight. That's why. I think this is a yes. I'm trying to read it and drive at the same time. Don't text and drive, kids. Don't text and drive. Yeah, so we're in Jeju. We're not too much further away from our delivery spot, but we'll be there here in just a minute. But yeah, so if you are a YouTube member or a subscriber, you do end up with anyway, like I said, as the server fills up, we get more and more crazy people driving. That's our third one since making it back to the main island over here. People tend to start driving a little bit more crazy the more full the server gets for one reason or another. I don't know why, but that tends to happen. The more traditional crowd on the server tends to be a little bit more peaceful, kind of like how I'm driving and stuff. How's your delivery going?
Done.
Done? What'd you get?
I don't know how to scroll on the chat.
So hit enter and then you can use your mouse wheel to scroll it. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, right, we're gonna finish this delivery and then we're gonna find somebody fun to raid and go from there. I don't think there's a raid feature in YouTube. I have to figure that out a little bit more, but if you're over on Twitch, you'll be able to earn some Drake skills, which you can use to do some fun things there with your channel points. It's kind of fun, right? There's different sound effects you can do and things like that. But I really appreciate everybody coming here and joining the Drakeage 2000 show, both on YouTube and... Okay, dude, come on. Come on, what are you doing? Dang kids, get off my lawn. He full on sideswiped me. But anyway, yeah, exactly. All right, so everybody over on Twitch, when we raid this next guy or gal, I don't know who, but when we raid this person, because I'm gonna have to go look and see like who's streaming and who would be good to raid and stuff. But when we do, I want everybody to say, give us all your cheese or something like that, right? Because we're delivering milk to the cheese factory, so we want all of their cheese, okay? So let's give them a good Drakeage 2000 howdy doody and really make their night. If there's we'll try to see if there's somebody who's streaming that has like a low viewer count so that we can say hi to them, because when I didn't have quite as many followers as I did, yeah, exactly, Coco says don't cut the cheese, but when I didn't have quite as many followers as I do now over on Twitch, you know, I got rated by larger streamers a couple times, and it really makes your night, right? It's so much fun. And I picked up a magnetic sheep. It's like he's magnetic or something. So we're gonna throw on our hazards and our hazard lights, and we're gonna back into the cheese factory over here, and hopefully we survive that, because we've got flammable cheese. Pro hitchhiker. Oh yeah, Blizz with the cheese icons. Oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done here. Ooh, hold on. Do I have a contract here before I deliver? Let me make sure. No, hold on. This button, that button, this button. We do have a supply. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure before I delivered because I don't want to waste the delivery. But yeah, here we go. Let's deliver some milk. Let's deliver some milk. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have made this stream absolutely awesome. I'll be live again tomorrow night, and I will be doing simulcast again tomorrow night. And yeah, you guys have been freaking awesome. Let me get out of the delivery spot as soon as the vehicle starts reacting to my commands. And yeah, So we're gonna go find somebody fun to raid. Stick around because it's a fantastic way for you to earn some Drake skills to be able to use on the stream. But let's go do this right here. Park. And boom, despawn that. Yes, and despawn Golema number 4 to die. And hi, Magnetic Sheep. How you doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me find this here real quick. Let's see. Is there anybody fun streaming Motortown right now? Don't know those people. What? Hold on. Let me take a look here real quick. Okay, that person's doing nothing. We're not rating him. Okay, well, what about this guy? What are you doing? You're also doing nothing. Fantastic. Both of the streamers are now AFK. Okay. Oh, you know what? You guys, you don't know a good factory game until you've seen Captain of Industry, okay? So we're gonna go say hi to Mr. Darius Frost. This game is awesome, okay? So remember, okay, instead of give me all your cheese, give me all your eggs, okay? Give me all your eggs. All right, let's go raid Mr. Darius Frost as he's playing some Captain of Industry. This guy's pretty fun. He's very knowledgeable about the game. You guys will have a good time over here, I trust. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's stream. I'll be live again at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow if all goes according to plan. It might be slightly later, but it might be right on time. So everybody join in on that raid. Remember, let's go steal all of his eggs and let's go. Thank you so much for joining me on the Drakish 2000 show and for being here on both Twitch and YouTube. It's been a really good time and I hope to see you in the next one.